Why, hello there. Welcome back to Pathfinder in a cave surrounded by plenty of undead friends. Let's join 3-4 of them now. Hello, people. How are we doing?
Hello.
That's not the response I was expecting, but hi anyway. Very excited to play today, clearly.
I don't know if that's the response I wanted to hear.
I mean, that was not a excited so much response as a tired response, but sure.
They could be misconstrued in a few different ways. It sounded weird, we'll say.
It's up to you.
It is indeed
Take it however you want.
I will. I'll take it the worst way possible. Anyway.
Oh.
It is nighttime. We are in a cave with a dude.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
How can we tell?
Because you guys came at night?
All right, sure, if you say so.
Unless you're time traveling, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how long we've been down here at this point, honestly.
You do. It's been not an hour, but close to it. It's going to be in a minute because you guys are going to chill and relax, which is something you wanted to do last time.
Yeah.
Vega, I'm reminding you that while you did look at the books, you didn't touch them or anything. You just mentioned, oh, cool books, and then you ran to the next room. So, reminding you. But in general, we paused literally on Arbalest downing a drink, a certain potion of shared memories. While Vega and Kane were fighting over a stick that is now Kane's. Poor wall guy is now a floor guy and has no stick.
No.
It's okay, he'll get over it.
Oh my god, I can't believe you still a stick.
What's the story, Wishbone?
Indeed. Speaking of what's the story, Arbalest is taking
I'm gonna go get high on memories.
Indeed. So Arbalest is going to take a quick chug at this. I will impart that information on you, and then we shall move forward. Do you say anything before chugging down Arbalest to your party?
I mean, I could tell them that I'm going to chug this, and, you know, if you hear anything, keep watch.
If something tries to stab you in the next 60 seconds, please don't let it do that.
Yes.
That's a long time.
My attention span is not that long. Kane, 1, 2, 3. Is that a rat? Paul's the rat.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And Vega's like, Kane, get back here. As the rest
like
of
in real life.
It's fine. Flint's a homie. He'll protect me.
Precisely, he's a good boy.
Despite the fact that I can't technically command him.
It's okay. You're only unconscious for 60 seconds. And on that
what
note...
What can possibly go wrong in 60 seconds?
Precisely.
A lot. The dragon shows up, we all die.
Oh, no. You chug back the potion.
I can't come back into reality and everyone's just dead.
I know, right? What happened? The meme from Community with Troy coming in. Everything's on fire. Yeah. Perfect. Anyway, everyone's watching. You quickly take the swig of the potion of shared memories. It takes a few seconds for it to kick in, but your surroundings begin to blur and trickle, almost as if you're seeing everything through water. After everything stabilizes, you see an image of a woman whispering to herself, focusing to implant the memory in this device. While that's happening, chanting can be heard in the background. As they struggle to focus, passively mentioning they hope this works, she seems flustered, and you can hear her beginning to whisper to herself. We're in the final stages of preparation now, but something feels... off. I'm having problems remembering things, which is funny, because I feel like I know so much more now. Some shuffling and other voices, and you see her look up as she says, "Oh, they need me now. Things are going to get better. I know it." And with another smile, she says, "All praise the radiant word." The memory then fades, like fingers running over a water's surface, and suddenly you're back.
And we're all dead.
Oh my god. Let me loot your bodies real quick before I go.
Wow. That's all you care about. Just our loot.
Of course. I'm supposed to care about you guys. I don't even know you.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow. See if I ever give you combat medicine ever again.
Yeah, that's not how you make friends.
I don't say it as loud. You didn't know anything.
Fair.
I know everything.
Anyway, I would relay what I saw in the memory.
Also, as a note, you effectively remember this forever. It's as if it was one of your own memories, so you won't forget this.
Yes, I've gained a new core memory.
Pretty much.
You'll be fine.
I'm
sure that doesn't get confusing.
Yeah, I guess I would explain them that they were doing some kind of ritual, and she was helping them for the radiant word and all the other stuff. I mean, it doesn't ring any bell to us, does it? Last time we checked.
No. You all rolled religion and such to see if you recalled this. It was mentioned that the Radiant Word is a god or a fount of knowledge, but we know the god of knowledge is very much not named that. So that's all you could discern effectively.
Well, anything about him in the books you took, Vega?
I didn't get a chance to read the books.
Well, we have some time now.
I will quickly glance around the room. Anything else of interest?
Not that you can see, really. The person's kind of just flailing on the floor, just like, my stick!
Hey, old man, you want to go somewhere more comfortable?
I think he's kind of stuck in a wall, honestly.
They keep mumbling to themselves and just rolling around, very clearly stuck to the wall, yeah. Their lower half ain't going anywhere.
I will sigh. And, all right.
What if we give him one of the bones to lean on?
What, like a crutch?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I will find a bone that is stick size and give it to him.
Give him like a femur to lean on.
As you present a femur, you remember, Vega, that this person's arms are very long and spindly. So they're trying to grab them with their like weird long hands, and they can't really pick the femur up. It seems to be like too heavy or just too ungainly. They can't really lift it properly. And they're just like, oh. I appreciate the bone.
Now I feel bad.
I will find purpose in the bone. And they begin to study the bone.
Study the bone?
Very thoroughly. Occasionally trying to like scoop their fingers under it and flip it over. Looking to the side and going, yes.
Are you okay? You're staying here?
This is where we are now. And this is now my bone. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Nice meeting you, sir.
I'll give him a skull, if there's a skull.
Oh, there's plenty. Y'all smashed one, but there's plenty others.
I'll just and I'll put one next to him.
All right, as you plot that down, it takes him a couple seconds to realize it's there, but when he does, he slowly turns, looks at you, Kane, gives you a nod as if to say, thank you. Another bone friend.
Actually, wait. I wanted to ask him what he knew about the Radiant Word.
He pets the skull and looks to you, Vega. You're speaking with me?
I don't see anyone else here to speak to. Those lugs don't know anything about the Radiant Word.
They try looking around. They can't really see outside the hut. And then they look at the walls and such as, I'm alone here now, aren't I? What was your question again, miss?
Can you tell me anything about the Radiant Word?
Yes, our god. Of course, what do you wish to know?
Everything. Preach to me, and I will sit down and get myself comfortable.
If they could smile, their face was probably smiling, but everything is long, dried up, and just kind of awkward to look at.
This is fine.
A slow nod as they kind of flip the bone back over and then pat the little head again and pull it close to them and go, wonderful. You have time, I assume, to listen?
Not all the time in the world, but I can spare a little bit.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while, listen. Were you blessed by the word, then you would have all the time in the world, miss. What is your name?
Vega.
Vega is your name. Wonderful. Are you wishing to join our faith or just learn?
Just learn.
I will make changes in you very soon. Just listen. You see, the Radiant Word is knowledge. It knows everything and shares everything with us. Therefore, we are beyond your paltry normal folk. Yes?
Nod.
Of course. See, were you an acolyte of the word, Vega, you too could see, and you would know as I know.
Okay, tell me more.
Patting the head. Good friend, what more do you wish to know? It is knowledge unbound.
Oh, is that it?
Is that it? Vega, it's everything. Everything one could ever want.
I mean, the gods I serve are life and death itself, so I think that's better.
But foolish quandary from this one. Complete knowledge over all things. Things you didn't know. You needed things you didn't want to know, but now know and cannot remove. But you know anyway. It makes us strong in many ways.
Wait, you know tons of stuff you don't want to know too?
the Radiant Word shares with its followers unbound knowledge, academia.
Okay, that's probably mentally healthy. Mm-hmm.
Very. I'm the pinnacle of health.
Uh-huh.
Sure look like it.
Your limbs would suggest otherwise. All right.
I am currently taking on a new form. There's no need to criticize one thing you do not understand, but I will allow you this slight for now, Vega and friends. It's fine. As he pets his little skull head and kind of like bops his head against it. I'm like, oh, good friend.
All right, but how long are you supposed to be taking on this form for? Because your friend in the other room has been here, what was it, 300 years?
Oh, more successes. Wonderful. See, proof that the word does not lie. Offered us immortality, it did. And immortality we received.
I'm beginning to wonder if this goes against my goddess or not.
Probably.
I don't see the point in attaining knowledge when you don't do the work for it, honestly, but sure.
We put in a very different kind of work, but yes, one might say we skipped a few steps, but it's fine. The final result is truly all that matters to us.
I don't think I can agree with that one. But to each their own. I won't judge.
They wave their hand as if to say, that's fine, that's fine.
Well, okay. Thank you for the lesson.
You're quite welcome, Vega. Have I turned you to our side?
I will consider, but I'm making no promises.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll be waiting here for you when you're ready.
I will stand up and start walking away. Later.
Such a kind girl.
I do have a question, though.
Hmm?
If your god knows everything, do you know what this is? And I'll like draw the weird like triangle occult symbol that we found in the cave in the sand.
As you draw that, he looks down, and they kind of turn their head a little bit, one direction and the other, and they said, possibly, but you do not draw it with purpose. What is your name?
I wish I knew, honestly.
How shall I?
Arbalest.
Ah, an arbalist you are. It's, I would say 'tis a forbidden magic, but if one can harness it and make it work for you, can't be too bad. I'm sure we can make it work, yes? But arbalist.
No, I hope not.
You do not draw it with conviction. You do not believe. You do not know, and I fear knowing would break you. I cannot tell you, for it's too much. And the long arm slowly drags on the sand, and he points at his very, very bony head, and points back at you and says, accessing the knowledge. And then the hand drags back across the sand. He kind of forms a triangle with his two thumbs overlapping and two fingers touching. The knowledge, and the knowledge within, and the knowledge within that knowledge is infinite. It's close to our God, but different. A brother, sister, far removed uncle, maybe even a lover. But too much for regular folk. Yes?
Wait, did you draw the triangle from the underground area?
Yes, the triangle that hurt you.
Oh, okay.
So there does seem to be some relationship between his god and the, well, I guess god from the cultist.
One might call it a god or a sign, a symbol of scripture. It is quite beautiful when drawn properly.
Well, sadly, the man who drew this when we found it did not have the best intentions in mind.
Oh, a shame, truly. It is difficult to have good intentions in mind, though, with such a symbol in such a thought process and end goal. But all the same, it is what it is.
So is that symbol part of the Radiant Words domain?
No, not at all.
Ooh, do you know who it belongs to?
I cannot say. I do not wish to access that knowledge as of now, for I have not felt so lucid in years.
How important is it that we find this out? Because Vega has a decision to make.
I mean,
it's up to you. Honestly.
I'm interested in it.
Oh, you are? Can I tell that on your face?
Like we can probably
Probably.
find out more about it at some point, but this is a good step.
All right, I
If we
will.
can convince this guy.
I'm gonna turn back around, walk towards this guy, and grab him by his collarbones.
Sure.
I need you to dredge that knowledge up now.
Looking up at you, he's his long ass arms are kind of like reaching where your like legs and hips are. It's very awkward. He's trying to get you off him, but his arms can't come back that far. Release me, please. There's no need for violence, Vega. I am trying to help you, to assist you. It is knowledge you are better off without. You'll have to believe me in that.
No. If this knowledge comes back to haunt us, and I'm sure it will, because that's how these things always work, we need to know what we're dealing with.
Would a vague answer suffice?
Probably not, but tell me anyway.
Honestly, even the name would be enough, probably. Some place to look.
Yeah, I need a starting point.
If you want a starting point, look to the stars. And he points up. It's there. It's everywhere. It's far. It's close. It's inside of you. It's outside of you. It is you, Vega. As you feel me, I can feel you, and you can feel it as you come closer. Yes.
Oh, that's definitely fake enough.
I am not a poet. Speak more clear. Shake, shake, shake.
Please, my form may be forever, but it is somewhat deteriorated at the moment. I pray think what would happen. It, as I mentioned, might break the mind, specifically the mind of the wielder, pulling out the knowledge, that person being myself.
Oh, we don't need much, just a word. Any word that can be associated.
A single word. Any word I could give you that would lead you might be too much. I can't.
You coward.
I mean, you did say you wanted infinite knowledge, right?
Oh, it is something I know that I've tapped into once before, and I regretted it immediately. I'm trying to spare you the same break, yes?
Oh, ultimately, that's for us to decide.
Very true, very true. May I ask, who do you serve? Who is your caretaker?
Sorry, what?
Why do you care? Why does it matter? I can assist, but I'd like to know why.
I serve the two.
Oh, an ancient calling yours is, Vega? How wonderful.
Oh, I perk up. You've heard of them?
Of course.
No one nowadays has heard of them.
Fools they are, then.
I will release him because I'm a little happy now.
There's a very crooked smile on his face. He says, wonderful. Your friends, do they also serve the lost gods?
I do not serve any god, though I am in service of one currently, I think.
This is true, you are. I can
Kane?
sense it.
Who do you serve?
He turns to Kane and nods. Yeah?
I just shrug.
You serve yourself?
Not exactly.
Your family? Your bloodline?
Hell no.
A spicy answer, to be sure. Then your friends, allies, a lover?
No. Friends
What?
a little bit, sure.
Oh.
I guess.
That's at least something good. Well, you all seem like relatively kind people, I can say. While dipping into this knowledge might benefit you in some way, saying purely that it would harm you is speaking both literally and figuratively. If you see anyone using this symbol in a, or in any way, truly, I doubt they can handle it. They most likely do not serve any god, goddess, or purpose that you wish to ally yourselves with. You, specifically, Vega, it is an affront to the two, one might say.
Yes, it is. I felt that very intimately.
It's an affront to all gods, but I would almost particularly say those two were spurned by it. Maybe a little more.
What do you mean by that?
It might have to do with part of the reason why they're no longer worshipped. At least a little. Maybe. This is purely conjecture.
Tell me why.
I don't know. It's a guess. Things and...
Yeah, but educated guess?
Yes, errors seem to line up. They both fell away to somewhere. No one knows where they are. I don't feel their presence. Not that I was a worshipper, but an academic, yes. A historian, someone who wishes to know all there is to know.
I mean, this guy has been locked up in here for like 300 years, so he probably doesn't know the exact cause and effect. But an educated guess is more than you can find anywhere, probably.
Exactly. My people stopped filling their presents about, 100 years ago? And we only just recently felt like the barest of whispers from her. I need to know what happened to them.
This I cannot say. I've not received new knowledge from my god in quite some time. But like I said, the symbol brings ruin. That's all you need to know. Anyone using it is not an ally of you.
He means the triangles in this case, or?
Correct.
Well, that much we've gathered at least.
He nods very happily.
There's definitely more at play here, though.
Oh, there's always more at play. If you wish to know more about your past and future, Vega, all answers lie above us.
In the stars.
Yeah, you said that.
Yes, of course. You just need to know where to look.
Sigh.
Actually, let me GM ask you something in secret.
Oh, sure.
I'll just whisper it to you.
That works.
I'm becoming insanely curious because this is a very long silence.
Well, I have to type, so. Does that basically answer the question?
Okay.
Or at least records would line up with that, yeah.
We can work with that.
Yeah.
But we'll come to that later because we currently can't see the stars, so.
Indeed. And as he's kind of just chilling here, do you guys have any other questions for him?
I think he's told us everything he can.
I mean, he supposedly knows everything, so I would say
Everything
ask
he
him
wants
whatever
to
you
know.
want. I don't think I have any use for him because he hasn't been out for 300 years, and what happened to me happened about 150 years ago.
About that, yeah.
Damn, you're old.
I mean, I wasn't alive for that, so not that I remember anything. I'm just going by Archer's guesstimates.
Well, realistically, if y'all don't have any more questions for him, by this point, about an hour or so would have passed while you guys are down here, so you can most definitely attempt to cure each other by slapping medicine on each other if you want.
Oh god, yes, please.
Yes, my favorite pastime, slapping my friends in the face with medicine.
Hell yeah.
Please slap me.
No,
It was super
I think I
effective.
won't.
Actually, let me also heal Flint.
You can most definitely do that. In terms of attempting to heal Arbalist, Vega or Kane can do it. You guys both have a +6 to medicine, so.
Hey, buddy. You want some medicine?
Yes, realistically, if you want to spend longer down here, which you can,
you can double it.
You can double it. It's another hour, though, of sitting and healing him. You totally can if you want.
I mean, why not?
Okay.
I don't need healing because of that wonderful spike in my skin.
I am going to use
sound
10
very
minutes to refocus.
Let's disregard that it's a spike in my skin and just think about the healing part.
It's more than in your skin, but yeah.
Oh, this is a success. Yeah, that's good.
There you go. Okay.
Full heal.
Yep.
Thanks.
So realistically, we can say.
Wait, that was a full heal? You
Yeah.
don't have a lot of health, do you?
No, he does not.
No.
20.
I'm a wizard.
Literally 12 less than Vega. The amount he healed for is the difference in their max HP. So realistically, we can say, Vega, you healed Kane first, and then Kane, you went to heal Arbus for an hour, meaning technically, Kane, you can be healed later, because that hour has passed after Vega's 10 minutes of touching you. So, yay! We're all touchable again.
Oh.
Technically, y'all could have, realistically, one of you could have medicine checked Vega just to remove the wounded condition, but it will fall off when she gets a long rest.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
fine.
still can, can't I?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do we want to sit here while I heal her?
I mean, sure, I don't mind. It's only 10 minutes. And I'll assist you if you need to.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you can assist with that.
no, you cannot. I did forget to
I
mention.
I have
Yes,
hero points.
you do have 3 hero points, and on top of that, you'll get 1 more from the beginning of the session. So make sure you have already added those. Much better.
Yeah, that's a success. You do not kill Vega.
Barely a success.
She do not die. Go ahead and roll me 2d8. No, why'd I ask for that? She's full health.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't matter. She's
All
full
right,
health.
does not matter. All right, so it's been a little over an hour, about an hour 10 or so. But yes, no more afflictions. The guy's just kind of playing with his bone and playing with the skull and just doing his thing. And while you guys are doing this, they're not aggressive whispering, but the pile of bones and ghosts that you dispatched earlier, Kane, is still kind of just mumbling to itself in the wall.
Actually, I would have mentioned, since we spent an hour here, actually, that I had a Well, I think it is a memory when I was, unconscious on the floor next to the rat. But it was a bit weird because I remember seeing in black and white, except there was also red, which is similar to, dark vision and stuff like that. But I've never heard of anyone being able to see color in dark vision. Any of you have heard of that?
No. What did you see?
I mean, it was just I'm pretty sure it was a memory. I mean, it was me and some more people and a group in the distance that we were attacking, I think. But when I hit them, I could very clearly see them bleeding.
So you saw
And it,
only like red blood?
yes, like, you've heard of species being able to see in the dark light with like black and white vision.
Yeah.
It was very clearly like that, except I also saw red when I shot them. Like I could see their blood.
You have blood vision.
I mean, if I had, I definitely do not now. I still need light to see. I can't see in the dark. Well, slightly better than the two of you, I guess.
Maybe one of those tattoos on your body isn't active.
Might be the case, honestly. I still don't know what they do.
We'll
I
add
guess
it
unless
on
you-
the list of to do.
Yeah, I guess I'll add it to the to-do list, yeah.
Also, we can definitely say during this time,
I could ask the ghost.
since Vega, you were basically doing nothing. You mentioned you were looking at the books.
Yeah, I'll go back and peek at them.
They detail in a very scrawled way of effectively how to summon, if one were want to do so, the radiant word. Basically, how to call to it, etc., etc. You're not sure how logical the notes are. They contradict themselves multiple times. But if someone were given enough time to look through these books, they could probably find one through line that is the solid way of doing it. But basically, it is just various bits of worship and various bits of alleged knowledge that would allow you to effectively summon it.
I will definitely take that one to give to what's his face.
Arthur?
Yeah.
All right, other than that, y'all basically got all this shit situated.
We still haven't gone top right?
I think there was still an area north here.
I believe so, yes. There definitely should be somewhere that is still black for you guys. I can't fully see what you can see, but there's definitely an area that's unexplored.
Yeah, there's something here. If you could see that.
Are there any guests arriving yet?
I would say a few. So as you kind of whip around the corner, Vega, and go to look, you can see that one of them big boys seems to be stuck in this hallway here. He's like trying to move through, and part of their vines and such that are dangling off their bodies is stuck on some of the stone, both on the ground, on the wall, and he's effectively just walking in place, but it looks like he's effectively given up. Occasionally he'll take a step and just go nowhere and then just stop, and then take another step and then just stop. It's just as if to say like, oh, okay, this is my life now.
Not very smart, I see. Are you guys coming?
No.
I mean, I was going to take a different route, but sure. Because we know there's a secret entrance here.
Oh, you mean go out the middle circle way?
Hello? Why are we going out this
Yeah.
way?
Oh, by the way, the other not dead guy's down here, right?
Oh, hey, there's a zombie here.
The guy in the corner.
Can I just say a quick little prayer to my goddess to maybe help him find peace? Oh, and the other one upstairs too.
You most definitely can, yeah. I won't have you roll anything, but you take a moment.
Because this seems maybe not cruel but strange.
I mean, they seem very happy about it.
I mean, it's what they want, but it doesn't mean it's good.
As long as you aren't trying to like give them divine salvation, they'll probably take that in stride.
They don't need to hear what I'm saying.
Okay, I think that it will be about there by the time you guys get downstairs. The big one doesn't seem to really notice you. The smaller one that you can see, she's on the right side. The other secret door. She's looking at the large boy that's around the corner. So you do see a small one there. He's kind of just chilling, not really doing much, to be entirely honest. Just kind of walking around. Something you do notice, though, Arbalist, is the flooring here looks very similar to the flooring downstairs. As in, there is
a trap, you mean?
Yes, there's most likely another trap here that is less dilapidated than that one. And I'll go ahead and mark it now.
Is it like specific tiles? Or is it literally the entire hallway again?
It effectively looks like, unless you can hover or fly, there's no way to get into this hallway without stepping on it, because effectively, at least going in, the hallway is just going to trigger them. And for whatever reason, I guess they stopped moving, so they stopped shooting. But you can see where they're marked. Those two are the same weird indentation in the wall where a ballista little boy will most likely shoot out. As of current, these zombie things really aren't moving. They're just leaning against the wall. And you actually see one dead one just kind of lying with an arrow in its back. So,
Nice.
what are y'all doing?
I mean, I have a big ass lantern that can see the entire end. Does it look like there's anything back there?
One thing that you
Yeah.
notice is in this area up here, you can once again see those large pistons basically for turning and opening and closing doors. But here, you don't see any doors in the upper section. You see doors in the lower section. And in this lower section, it looks as if they locked off the water at some point. And beyond all the way to the east, it seems all that water dried up. And you think you can see something sparkling in like the sand, basically. There also is some of that brown mold stuck to the ceilings and the walls, but it's not somewhere where you'd accidentally run into it.
Can I see the light sources from where I am?
You can most definitely see Arbalest shooting his light out. Yes, 100%. It's very bright. This area is pitch black without it, and this fat boy should not be generating any light.
Does the shiny thing look like something big?
No, seems rather small, actually.
I might be able to send Flint over there and pick it up real quick, without hopefully getting shot at by ballista.
He'll definitely be shot at, but he might not be hit.
He's small. He can potentially hide in the moat area, the sewer thingy, so he doesn't get shot at, or at least gets cover.
I mean, realistically, he's fast enough that he can trigger it, run, and then take a good position to, not get shot. So that's definitely an option.
I'm not sure how far these things can swivel, but yeah.
They can effectively reach the whole room from what you gathered last time.
Okay.
They're in a really unfortunate position for you guys.
In that case,
I mean, they're probably slow because they're old and rusty, right?
Most likely. They only fire once per turn.
Well, I can get to just about the end, and then come back within another turn. Where was the shiny?
Let's see. There's one shiny in that pile of rocks, and then there's one shiny about halfway, I would say. So there's one here in the pile of rocks. Yeah, and then there's something else about the halfway point where the water would be.
Nice. I believe in Flint. He can do this.
Can he, though?
Yeah.
All right. Realistically, without triggering the pressure plate, he can start from there.
Well, it's probably an interact to pick up items, right?
Yep. Which he technically can't do, but he can pick something up. It's fine.
Well, we can support him from the back line.
Yeah, it is definitely dangerous because there's a lot of guys in here.
I believe in Flint. He's just going to start sprinting towards the shiny things. Yes, he will be using the dry area to hide from the shooty thing if possible.
Yeah, sure. Move him as far as you would like. I'll let you know what happens. You also definitely don't want to be standing there unless you want to possibly be one of the targets for the...
It was just for lighting everything. I could just put down the lantern in such a way that it shines in, I guess.
Okay. Side note, hearing Arbalest plan all this, Vega, are you standing over there or are you staying with the team?
I mean, she exited over here. Can I hear them talking about this? Or is he mentally thinking?
I would have definitely told Kane that I saw something shining there, and I'm gonna send Flint to grab it real quick. So he might hear that, I guess. Prepare for a fight in case they aggro.
This one's stuck.
Stuck in what? Vines?
The hallway.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, stupid guy. All right, I guess I'll go run around so I know where they're coming from.
Anyway, Flint, go. Where was the shiny thing? The other one in the moat? Around here as well, or slightly back?
Yeah, one shiny thing is about 10 feet behind you in the moat. The other shiny thing is basically in the rock pile.
Okay, up to here then. And he'll be hiding against the edge. If he can get there.
Is he going down? Is he going down into the hole, basically?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Well, so he can't actually take an action, obviously, so I'll give him lesser cover. All right, I'm just going to throw them on the combat stacker. In fact, I'll just add all y'all, just for now.
No, would have to at least add me.
And you go ahead and roll, Arbalest. And we'll just say that's effectively when Kane can do a thing, because you give command animal to him, so.
True. Can I roll with stealth?
Sure. And there we go. Alrighty. As Flint runs in, he hits the pressure plate. They both instantly activate. He's able to fly and sprint by. I will say the one that's closer to you guys, is slightly jammed on its way out. But the other one definitely has a clear shot. So the one will not fire, as it's basically trying to reconfigure. He is in a very awkward location. Nice! All right. It goes flying past him as it critically misses and doesn't even have a chance to hit you, boy. As he does run by, though, they don't instantly activate, but the plant zombies seem to stir a little, as if they felt a presence.
All right.
But what does Flint do is you can now hear them both ka-chunk, 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 reloading.
I mean, he would pick up the first item, I guess, assuming he can.
Okay, yep, he can put it in his mouth. It is,
if it's like a big item, he would probably come back. But if it's a small item, he can easily hold.
It's not large. Both items he can definitely fit in his mouth. It's just going to be a little awkward. One is very small. Like,
I'm assuming it's not an issue. Can he hide behind the rubble, by the way, or is it like small enough that he can't?
It'll be a passive hide, which basically would just be lesser cover. Just effectively being behind it.
Yeah, because he can only pick one thing up and then run there, and that's it. So he would try to do that, I guess.
Okay. He can easily scoop the first one up. Very similar to a miner, panning for gold, just kind of skips through the dirt real quick and is pretty easily able to grab some shiny looking. It's really difficult to tell from this distance. You guys are like 100 feet away. But all the same, he scoops up to his mouth and he runs around the corner where there is a relative amount of rubble, but not like too much. And it's nestled in there. So the one interact action to grab it will just be one. But he's going to nestle his nose in there and actually, grab on. So these two are going to go ahead and shoot out at him. One. One damage. You gotta love it. All right, and the second one is a miss as it just barely skirts off the edge of his fur. He has one item down.
No, he picks up the second one.
All right, and
for now, he is going to use the second action to actually take cover.
In the same location?
Yeah, like behind the roll.
Okay.
I think that's a +2 additional or something. It's weird. I can't remember.
All right, we'll go ahead and let that. I'll go ahead and give him. He's pretty small, so I'll give him greater cover from where he is. And as he begins to kind of nuzzle and move throughout all this nonsense here, you guys can hear from a distance that same sound that Vega triggered not too long ago as the ground around Flint begins to glow and shine. And suddenly, standing directly in front of him is a rather large rock child. Is it kind of like and just howls out throughout the hallway here. At the end of this round, all the zombies will move. I'll let you guys know that as they are sort of looking about. They're trying to figure out what they're doing, and they slowly turn toward that sound, very slowly. The big one ain't going anywhere. So I'll add him to the initiative. Oh, he's extra slow. Awesome. All right, so we'll have both the crossbows go, and then Flint, and then the Fat Boy Slim. All right, so you have greater cover. Shot one.
Nice.
One damage.
Wow.
There we go.
Hit my dog.
I know, critically hit the dog. Okay. The second one seems to have finally gained its bearing as the first one just barely bounces off his fur again, but the second one sticks pretty firmly in his hide. And Flint, now having what seems to be a bottle and some other small item in his jaws, and this rather large rock creature in front of him, what do we order the boy to do?
Probably run. And I would like to, I would shoot the rock child, I guess, because it's probably going to come for us anyway.
Okay, or sorry, you're entering the combat then?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, I will go ahead, and you guys are already in. So Vega and Kane, you may roll initiative for me.
We've got company. I'll lead them this way.
And because
do my weird thing.
Do the weird thing. So is it 11 or?
I have to beat 11, but
it's 7?
No, my initiative is 7 now.
Okay.
I have to get 11 or higher.
Excellent. All right, we'll just start at the top of the order. The crossbow boys having already gone. Effectively, after you guys go, these ones will go. So crossbow's already gone. All right, Arbalist, you are indeed next.
I will mark the rock boy as my prey. Rage.
It seems entirely focused on Flint currently.
And I'm going to shoot it to get its focus away from Flint. And critically miss. I mean, as long as I don't hit Flint, that's fine.
This is very true.
It's also a rock.
True.
It is a rock, yeah.
I'm shooting a rock. It'll come here anyway. We can drown it when it comes here. And Flint is also a lot faster. So for my third action, I'm going to make Flint move.
Okay. Run, boy, run.
I'm looking forward to shoving another rock in the water.
Over here.
That is a fast boy. Holy shit.
Yes.
Actually, give me 1 second.
Don't you attack of opportunity, my boy.
Double checking the phrasing on something. He's able to fly by all these lads with relative ease. And we'll have this one go first. Technically,
he wouldn't be able to get past the one on top, but
He would technically need to do a tumble through. If you want to roll me acrobatics for me.
I can have him. No, I can have him.
Want him to stop somewhere else?
How far is this? 25?
Mm-hmm.
I can have him cross over here and go up to here, I believe.
Okay, you're gonna have him stop there?
Yeah.
Okay. As he does, go ahead and roll a... My brain just stopped working for 2 seconds. There, roll that.
Save.
Roll that for me. Reflex save. There you go, yeah. All right, excellent. As Flint skids to a stop, having, now gained 2 new wonderful items for your group, he looks at you as the vines jump up behind him, but quick as a whip, he turns and is able to very easily doge them, as a boy does.
Who's a good boy?
Bork. The greatest.
The aggressive
let's,
Bork.
Get out of this hallway where we can be shot by wall-mounted crossbows and lure them into this hallway.
Speaking of wall-mounted crossbows...
I think that was the whole room. Do you just want to leave?
We could technically, yeah.
That is effectively everything, yeah. As one shambles on over to you, it whips out its viney arm. Dear God, that is a lot of text. That probably only I can see. 2 times, both times, horribly missing. What an absolute nerd. All right, boulder boy. Let's see. Well, try your best, little guy.
I'm just holding out the zombie with one hand. Good boy. Who's a good boy?
Horrible reflex save in this dude. Absolutely atrocious.
Apparently, yeah. Damn.
Alrighty, and as y'all are kind of doing your thing, one of those bulbs slides around the corner and very slowly slides towards your Flint. Vega.
Excuse me, Kate. Can I reach the plant from here?
No, there's a wall in the way.
Is the doggo sharing my spot?
He's in the way, unfortunately.
I mean, he is small.
He's not tiny, though. I think it has to be 2 sizes smaller for you to share the same spot.
Yeah, probably. Is the plant tiny? No,
the plant is also small, I believe.
Oh, too bad.
Medium, actually.
So I
Wait, what?
can't reach anything?
Nope, not from here.
I mean, you can pass through me instead and stand behind me and like throw a javelin at it, I guess, but that's about it.
My javelins don't do much.
Yeah. You can also try. How much movement do you have? 30, right?
35.
You can do a athletics check to tumble through, is it called, right?
Yeah, I mean, technically, you can willingly pass through Flint's space and then unwillingly pass through the plant space if you want.
Yeah, that's a tumble through. And then you would be flanking him as well.
Yeah, so you can do that if you want. You can technically keep going.
Sure. Okay. How do I do that?
Roll me athletics. Alrighty. As you whip around the corner, fortunately, the plant is not too dexterous, so you're able to get around him. And yes, you are indeed now flanking said plant.
Swack.
Oh! Are you going to roll damage?
Sorry, I forgot.
Part's pretty important. All right, we got 2 hits. Oh, man. You were so close. That's fine. You rolled very well on both of those. All right, with 2 quick blows, it is not dead, but it is very, very close to being that thing. As you chop off most of its limbs and little planty bits. All right, Kane.
I'm dancing with the sword in my vines.
So I can technically run over and disable this, right?
You would have to tumble through the thingy, but yes.
It's very, yeah, you thing is you can run past Arbalest, tumble through the zombie, and then get to it, yeah, if you want.
It's fine. I'll just try to tumble through him. Why not?
I believe you.
I mean, you only have to beat a 13.
It's not very good,
It's very low.
It's bad, yeah.
Acrobatics? Okay,
Acro.
it's a little bit better.
Yeah, acrobatics. Oh,
all right.
All right, unfortunately, it's not a little better. It's just a regular failure, so your movement ends, and it ends before where the enemy was. So I'll let you stay behind Arbalest or to his left. Your choice.
I mean, you can try again if you want.
Yeah, and that was realistically just one roll. That was just one action.
Well, fine.
He's a little thicker than you were expecting. Maybe his vines whip out and kind of grab on you, and you realize that moving in would cause you to get nabbed.
1 or 2 actions to disable this?
Just 1, but how many successes? I believe just one good success. I think that's all you need.
Okay, well then I'll try again. Why not? Acrobatics, go. Okay. There we go.
You nailed it. All right, cool. You're able to whip around him, get directly in front of it, and would you like to roll thievery or crafting?
Arbalest just sees Kane walking up the stairs behind him and doing a flip over the zombie.
Go nuts, my friend.
Should I be worried that your thievery is higher?
Yeah.
Oh my God, a critical failure.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
not much better.
All right, no. That's fine.
Not great. A 7 then a 9.
Anyways, good luck, friends.
All right. Well, it was definitely bugged. That's for sure. It's not you, Kane. It's the machine. Yeah. It's been at me for so damn long. All right. Big Boy is now sees action. Neurons activate. All right. He's able to break free from whatever the hell is going on over here as one action. And yep, he's just gonna move over to you, Bega. And if you could go ahead and do me a reflex save, miss, that would be great. You're able to dodge his tendrils as they whip out at you, Repeater Boy. There's a lot of targets. I'm just gonna roll a large dice and see what happens. Is this a D10 territory? I think it is. I'm going to roll this one frequently. All right. Jesus Christ.
There's 9 targets.
There's 9 targets. Okay. Well, that's almost correct. Ha! It's gonna hit the fat guy who just came around the corner. Good shot, nerd. I'm very consistently doing 1 damage.
Are you gutting the guy in the far right? The one who's going right now? And Rock Boy?
Oh, right, there's 2 of those.
Already. Kane, reflex save, my friend.
I don't wanna.
Oh, please do it anyway.
Okay.
Holy mother of God. All right, you dodged the living absolute piss out of this with no issues whatsoever. Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect timing to get slapped by tentacle.
I
I love
hope you don't
dying.
have to make a constitution save or something.
that is a good chunk of my health.
It's a crit. It's a dead on crit actually. Just barely as he nails that one. Go ahead.
You just healed that guy.
I know. Go ahead and make me a will save now, friend, as you're slapped in the face with very musty tentacles.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm supposed to be good at those.
Do you want to re-roll it, by the way? It is a failure, by the way.
Sure.
Okay.
And that's how you go from 3 hero points to 0.
Nice.
Woo, boy! I love the hero point meme. It's my favorite.
I mean, yes.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Weirdly
You're gonna
enough,
make a
like
druid now?
80% of our hero points have been worse than our normal rolls.
It's too
Yes.
early to make a druid.
All right. It's too early for a druid. I don't want to be a druid. All right, cool. So you are now slapped with fascinated. Give me 1 second because there's a paragraph and the text is really small. I gotta move from the mic. Alrighty, when your turn rolls back around, I'll let you know what that means. Repeater crossbow, rolling a d10. Who's number 2? The zombie.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Kill him.
1 damage. Oh, I missed. Okay. All right, that flies over his head and completely misses. Arbalest, you have many options. What are you doing?
Well, I don't want Vega to be flanked. So I guess I'm gonna have to kill this small sack guy first.
Small boy, okay.
So I will reload and shoot at it
Excellent, a hit. 19.
for 11 damage.
Ooh, very good. Holy shit. You almost rolled max damage. Excellent. All right, your arrow hits it right in this little pupus and it just explodes as it splits in half. Vega, you basically cracked the nut almost to its breaking point, and this arrow finished it off.
Good.
Sweet,
yes.
thanks.
This is what we need. So I think this big guy is also very bad at reflex save, and I'm going to test that by having Flint do a tumble through and see if he can get to the other side.
For a large light, yeah, go for it. Nailed it. In fact, you critically nailed it.
Oh, nice. I don't get anything for that, do I?
I don't believe you do, but you're good. Basically, you lose 5 feet of movement, I believe. Actually, you lose 10 feet of movement, technically.
That's fine, because I have 40, so it should be 30, yes.
30 feet, correct, yeah.
So if I stand here, Vega does not get flanking, right?
Correct, you're not...
It needs to be through?
Has to be through,
So I
correct.
need to stand here at least?
I don't think that counts either, technically. Because you're not... It doesn't go through.
I need to be able to draw a line through that. I can stand... Wait, actually, can I stand here?
Yes, yeah.
You go stand there then.
Yeah, you can definitely stand there.
That's one action, and he's going to...
Nom.
No, he's going to do his bonus action, his support thingy.
His wiggle. Excellent. All right, dog wiggle is active. And having, I believe, critically failed my last action.
I don't see any traits on Frighten.
I don't either. I'm pretty sure you're set and good to go.
Then I'll just support action, I guess.
Sounds like a plan. All right, as you are doing that,
anyone attacks him, he's frightened.
Zambo Boy is going to reach out to slap you in the face.
Bitch.
Succeed in doing so. I'll go ahead and make me a will save. Mr. Arbalest.
Not apparently. Let me re-roll that.
Sure thing.
I doubt that's any better, but sure.
That is indeed still a failure.
It's not a critical failure, though.
Not a critical failure, which is actually a point. So, there is now a musty something hovering around both Kane and Arbalest. He'll use his other action since he did hit you, to grab onto you.
Oh, good.
Living boulder! All right. The boulder would like to run around this corner. Let's see. What is your move? Is not good.
He's a rock. What do you expect?
All right, let's say da 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 da. Yeah, you can do it.
Why would
Whee!
you move that way?
All right,
Cheating.
so he can ram into the boy. Rolling charge. All right, he strides twice, and they can make a strike with his jaws. Oh, oh,
Did you hit my boy?
oh. All right, a quick oh, he's unconscious. Oh shit!
Yes.
I did 12 damage. All right, your boy is sleeping.
No, you didn't.
No,
Technically
killed
dead.
him.
Technically dead, but
instead.
technically dead, but he's unconscious.
How dare you?
Does that mean I lose flanking?
Yes,
Yes,
he's.
you do.
I mean, you don't have a an opportune target. Okay, cool. The rock slowly kind of slides and turns.
I'm actually not sure if you lose my benefit action either.
No, because he already woofed, so you can do your thing. All right, Vega. You have lots of actions. Your friends are concerned.
You mean concerning?
That too.
I can't reach this guy across the water, right?
This map is weird. I'll say it's fine.
All right, I think he's scarier right now.
Okay. All right. Do you want to rage or just swinging?
Oh yeah, I forgot about rage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will rage.
So you have 3 actions and many targets near you. So it is a plus flat 3, and you also get temporary HP.
And then I need
Make
to
sure you turn it
my
on.
Spirit.
Mhm.
Negative.
Negative.
Swack.
That's a critical hit, my friend.
Nice.
Please roll critical damage. All right, with a quick blow, your sword flies across this little canal here and absolutely just smashes this guy in twain, and his corpse falls into the water.
Kane, what's wrong with you?
He looks fascinated.
All right, swack the big guy.
A regular hit, but still a good hit. Dear God. Wait, what?
And he is frightened now.
Did your crit just roll really poorly? It did. You rolled a 2 on your crit and a 10 on your nice. Gotta love it.
Don't
sense.
tell me.
Don't you? Forget about me or
Forget
tell
about
me how bad my roll was, or I'll punch you in the face.
Down, down, down.
Oh,
And the big guy is frightened. Did you get it?
He is now
Great.
frightened one.
As you tell Seth that he must consume the plant.
All right, so this condition ends if a creature uses a hostile action against you or any of your allies. Technically, the dog was an ally, but he's not affiliated with these plant boys, so I'm not sure how that works. I think this is specifically meant to go with the plant boys themselves. So, Kane, while you are fascinated, you feel strangely drawn for whatever reason to the dead smaller plant that was crushed someone earlier. I will let you choose if you wish to move closer to it or stay where you are. Up to you.
I mean, I would like to stay where I'm at. I don't exactly want to go anywhere else.
You most definitely can. Unfortunately, that is your turn.
Nice.
Nice. All right, large boy. He's going to quickly break this nonsense. He's going to slowly turn to Mambo number 5, lift his arms in the air, and attempt to smash. Oh, and miss horribly. Nice! That frightened condition doing work, though. All right, he just barely hits with that second one. But as he does, because a plant creature went and attacked you guys, both of you lose the fascinated trait.
Oh, good.
Which is perfect timing because, hey, it's almost your turn.
You know, after these things, shoot my dog again.
Indeed.
Kill him.
I do believe I already asked you to make one of these rolls, didn't I, Vega? Yes, I did, and you succeeded. Okay. So more of this powdery shit comes off as he hits you. The second strike misses, and you notice that you accidentally inhale some, but for whatever reason, it affects you not. You feel strong. All right, we are degrading to rolling a d6. Oh, wait, no. This one's... I forgot. Sorry. You failed on deactivating it, right?
Yes.
Man, this fat guy likes getting shot. All right, buddy.
I mean, he's a big target.
He's a big target. Good luck. Alrighty. Well, he's not taken down. He don't like that very much, one might say. The second one reloads and gets ready to fire at Vega, but you're inside of... You're, well, not inside. You're there's a fat guy in the way, so I'll give you lesser cover. Alrighty. Arbalest.
What can't I do when I'm grabbed and immobilized?
You're basically fine. You can break out if you want. If he dies, you're free, of course. You can attack.
Yeah.
It's just penalty. That's it. You can't move, obviously.
No. I mean, I'm trying to cast a spell in this case. Casting a spell manipulate action?
Which spell are you using?
Heal Companion.
Heal Companion. Let's see. Does it say manipulate on it? It just says healing, necromancy, positive, primal, and ranger. I don't see manipulate, so I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, it is a cast a spell action, and
Cast a spell might not. I'm not sure.
Cast a spell gives you traits depending on what its components are. Focus spell, yes, automatically have manipulate, so yes, it is.
Yes, okay.
So it just needs to beat a 5, I believe.
Yeah, flat 5, I believe.
Okay, let's me roll a flat 5. Can I re-roll those?
Well, I don't see why not. Sure. You got more hero points?
I should have had 2.
I believe so.
That's better.
Nailed it. Not a 1.
And I'll do a 2-action.
Heal my son.
Which has a range of 30, yes.
Excellent. He's exactly 30 away. How perfect.
Good. And then I should have 1 left. And I want him to get the fuck out of here, actually. Kind of. But he's going to have to take 1 action to stand up.
Oh, you're using it to command animal?
Yeah, because I don't want him to be there.
That is fair.
Preferably.
All right. He can now run.
All right, then he has 1 action left, and he's going to have to...
Or bite, I guess. Up to him.
Probably barrel through this big guy, or he can jump to the other side, guess.
The dog is fast, so he has options.
Yes, he'll try to acrobatics his way through here.
Sure thing.
And if he fails, he's stuck. Too bad.
It's a really low DC. You're good. Another critical success. Only reduces movement by 10.
Actually, since he can move 40, I'll have him run here. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Seeing as you are grabbed, this thing is just going to start flailing at you because it's very dumb and wants to touch. He's got the touch. He doesn't really have the damage. Just gonna flail. Just gonna go. Just swing a ding ding.
I mean, the grapple is helping him.
Grapple's very much helping. There's the critical miss. Okay. It just beats down on you with its tentacles, and fortunately, you were affected by this must once before, so you're forced to inhale it as you are entangled by him as he's squeezing you, but you're not pulled by the allure this time. All right, giant boulder sees giant man. No, sir. We're fighting. We are fighting. We're throwing down, buddy. All right, he bites him once.
He is technically flanked as well. Nice.
He misses. And misses again. All right. The guy's ass is...
Wow, he wasn't helpful at all.
He did 5 damage. He did 5 damage.
Little turd.
He's indeed a little turd, as you're thinking, little turd, Vega, what are you doing? You heard some chomping coming from the backside, but you're not entirely sure really what's going on there.
I'm a little confused because I thought they might be friends, but I guess not.
Oh, definitely not. Attack's the closest thing.
Swack.
Holy shit, critical hit. Jesus, by a lot, too.
Cleave it in twain.
Yes, ma'am, you do. You just catch this guy by the hip and just right up, plus one of his arms just goes flying into the water as his body just collapses into a heap.
Why are you also low, though, when you crit?
Dash. Shove.
How dare you? Holy shit! Wait, no, you hold up. That's -5, which is not enough. Haha.
I'll try again.
Can you?
No, you're at action.
Next turn.
Yeah, would say. Stop pushing my child, Kane.
I mean, we know they can't swim, so it's a valid action.
Oh yeah, it's a one shot if you can get it in there. All right, surrounded by corpses.
I can try for the crossbow again, but that didn't go well before.
You got 3 actions.
I believe.
Why not?
Nailed it. All right, cool. As you're able to jump up there for only 1 action, takes you a second, but you find the mechanism all the same without getting shot in the face. Grats there, and just like that,
Yes.
it retreats into the wall.
Could try the other one as well. Wait,
I can't
you have
make it to the
35?
other one.
Too bad.
You can almost get there. You do have 2 actions, though. You can
Yeah, I can get there and then sit there.
aggressively stare at it.
You
Basically.
can also kill this thing next to me. That's gonna hurt me.
Fine, I'll throw his plant friend at him.
Oh, no.
Fine.
Which part?
What options do I have? Is it like a full body? Is he?
I think 2 of them got critically hit, so they're in shambles as of current.
Oh, I mean, they're like bodies with like plants all over them, right?
Effectively,
Just, like,
yeah.
Throw the skull at him.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just throw the skull of his friend at him. Why not?
All right, we'll pop that bad boy off and just huck it. That's a hit. Nice.
Good.
All right, you kind of stick it in the side and it just like exhales whatever air might have been lingering in its lungs.
Oh,
Good
I
luck,
need to brush
Arbalest.
his teeth.
All
Oh,
right,
good shot.
dice says the zombie.
Me.
No, the zombie.
Oh,
Good. Yes.
See, this is what happens when there are a ton of.
Wait. How did it get the zombie from behind with Kane in the way?
It's just Kane.
elevated.
It's elevated. Only Kane is in the way, and it would have only gotten a +1 to DC, which was AC,
Damn,
which
all
is
right.
not enough because I hit my +8. So the 1 AC would not have helped. All right, Arbalest.
Now my question is, can I shoot a crossbow at him when
Yeah. He has you grappled, not your arms.
Nice, then I'll try to shoot this guy.
I'm fairly certain most melee and range attacks don't have the manipulate trait.
Reload and then...
We also know the crossbow melee works, my dear husband, because you were using it in a Plague Tale.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, I can also slap him if it need be.
That's also an option.
I'm going to bash his skull in, I guess. I'm going to pray it. So it's now my action. Now I'm going to slap it with my reinforced stock.
All right.
Critically.
That is definitely a damage as you absolutely just collapse this thing into itself and it just crumbles.
I just heave my 50-pound crossbow over his head and slam it down.
Yeah, smashes into the wall, making a very satisfying crunch sound.
Nice. Hey, that's all of them. So, hey, Flint, go help Vega. I'm going to just bite it.
Oh, critical
also
hit.
just
Okay.
hit.
Okay. All right. The boulder doesn't appreciate your bullshit. It's going to
Too
decide.
bad.
But you know what? Why decide? I'll attack you both.
Flint used the boulder as a chew toy to sharpen his fangs.
All right,
Apparently. He has very strong fangs, apparently.
you're trying to push me in a hole. I don't like that.
that's fine.
Ooh, big damage, baby. All right, smash you in the face. Turn and try to bite this boy. Oh, we're hitting everybody today. All right, he's just gonna rage a while. Just a very angry lad, and misses like a chump. He can't.
Sure, I'm not grabbed anymore, right?
He could go somewhere. No, you are free, my friend. You are no longer grappled because, well, it's dead and its tentacles just kind of to the floor. All right, Vega.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles, pop my neck,
And then die. All right, next.
and shove.
Do you get bonuses for shove if you're flanking as well?
I do not believe so. Alrighty, because it lowers their
It's a
8.
strike down.
It is, but it lowers their AC. We're targeting its Fortitude DC.
Oh, that's true.
Alrighty, with a shove, as we have declared before, these things cannot swim, and it is positioned very poorly next to water and contains no tactics. Therefore, in the water it goes.
Whoa.
With a
Flint gives you a high five. Somehow.
I give it back. Anyone else?
Points at crossbow.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, do your
Oh.
thing.
I get one shot at this.
do you hit it? Just run.
True, you get one shot at this.
Yeah.
Just push it in the water and
it
run away.
makes sense. One of us is gonna get shot now, so
We
all
don't
hide
need
behind
to
cover.
deal with the crossbow. Let's just go.
it's gonna get one more shot at me or Flint.
Unless I
I
disable it.
suppose.
Unless Kane disables it. Yeah.
It's technically Kane's
I
turn.
can
But
go
there's
for
no
it.
point.
I'll
can just
only
leave.
die if I mess it up. I'll try to thievery it again.
Nice. Alrighty. Get the hell out of here, you little bastard. And with that, all traps seem to be taken care of as they slide silently, mostly, back into the wall.
So, Kane, is there anything we should know about your personal history?
Nope.
I mean, pretty dexterous hands.
Nope.
As he walks away.
Nope.
You sure?
That's
By the
not
way,
where I
the
meant to
exit
go.
is over here.
Wait,
I
just
I'm
turned
so
around.
curious.
No, it's okay. No, we're good. Don't
And they
worry
just
about it.
leave the loot behind. Come on. I'll
Don't
pick up
worry.
the stuff that Flint picked up.
Fine, don't worry about it.
All right, and as the two of you are kind of running about, is your guys' intent to leave?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Vega, take a few steps back there.
Yeah, might want to be careful because we know there's people coming, by the way.
Kane was... Wait, you were running from Kane, right?
I was chasing after Kane.
Running after me.
Oh, you were
I went like
chasing...
this.
Okay, you were chasing Kane.
I don't know why I thought this was the exit.
I mean, it goes somewhere, that's for sure. Okay, so if you were
I mean,
chasing...
that just goes down, right? Where we already went.
Correct, yeah. You guys saw the stair set that was going up to this location. It was the large area where the rat ran by. As y'all are running over this way, I would say you're able to grab the stuff from Flint with relative ease, Arbalest, and I would go ahead and pause there real quick as you, Kane, very suddenly see an individual standing with a blade ready pointed towards you as he whips around the corner and says, "Stop right there!
Oh, shit.
You all are quite loud.
I mean, there's some stuff down here.
I am quite aware that there are some things in here. Whoever's currently following this individual, please stay around the corner if you could be so kind. I, sir, with quite fabulous hair, I'm here to rob you."
Can he see me?
Can I hear this from the hallway?
He's being stupidly loud, so you can definitely hear what's going on, yes.
Right, I'll put down the lantern and try to sneak up.
Can he see me?
He cannot see you, but he definitely heard you come around the corner.
Just duck around the corner.
How afraid does Kane look?
There is one guy, there's 3 of us. Probably not that scared.
All right, I'm just going to charge forward with a sword ready to stab.
Okay, before you do that,
Okay.
Arbalest, roll me
sneak up
stealth.
then.
Which direction are you going?
Basically towards the light and the sound. Do I also need to roll for Flint?
Excellent. No, you do not. Where would you like to move Arbalest while he's, shouting?
How far can he move?
I can say you can easily move your full distance. You critically succeeded, by the way. So you can easily move your full
nice.
distance. Yeah, you can easily go your full distance. And if you want to whisper something to Vega, you definitely can. And then you two can decide something from there. I'll say you rolled stealth so well you can whisper. He is next to Kane. You don't know. You can hear him coming from the south.
Can I, while he's talking to me, can I just, look around and try to listen for stuff to see if there's more than just him?
Yes, you definitely can. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Yeah, the one thing I would tell Vega is that I would send Flint in so she can take him down. Or flank him, I guess.
Well, I'm moving now.
So,
Sure, and I'll send Flint after you.
Kane, you think you hear something downstairs, but it might be the rats? You're not 100% sure. So Flint can move with you, Arbalest. Wherever you want Flint to be within your proximity, you can move him there now.
Now, could I say that my stealth roll is my initiative roll?
Was it 25? Yes.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yes, I would very much like that.
I'm going to do my weird thing and probably fail again. Nope.
Nailed it. All right.
Nice.
What is your weird initiative?
25.
25.
Nice, same as me. And you go before me in this case, right? Because you use your thing.
Yeah.
Wait, does point 1 work? Oh shit, point 1 works. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it does. No, that's how
Nice.
they solve initiative ties.
Thank God.
They base it on dexterity. Do you want to just push him down the stairs?
I don't know if I can push him down the stairs, but I could try.
So you can see your friends moving into combat range, Kane. What are you saying to this guy? Are you doing anything in particular, or are you just getting zappy?
I mean, I'm assuming it sounded like he was just talking a whole lot.
Very much so. He says he's robbing you.
I mean,
So
he was talking loud, so he's probably alerting his friends as well. If he has any.
Probably. So, quick question. Could I use Deja Vu and make him just keep talking? Since that's what he was doing.
go ahead and link it.
Free action.
Go ahead and link it for me.
It basically makes him repeat the last thing he did, which would be just talking, but I don't know.
All right, there's a lot going on there. So yes, he is indeed monologuing. Where did my token go? Oh, haha. I keep forgetting when I click on your guys' tokens. It shows you what you should see, aka invisible tokens and walls are not seen through. That's funny. Anyway, so technically, yes, he was talking. I will say with this in particular, since he didn't take any actions, I'll say on his turn, he just loses an action talking and then does what he wants to do. If you open with Deja Vu. So he'll lose an action. Yeah, basically he loses an action. He'll only get 2.
Sure, I'll cast that on him. Why not?
Alrighty, I need to make a save, so go ahead and officially cast this bad boy.
Oh, I hit the button.
Wait.
You roll for yourself, indeed.
That's not what I
You
meant to do.
successfully saved yourself from Deja Vu.
I saved myself.
We definitely don't want that. That is a critical failure.
All right, I'll take that.
I don't know if there's a difference.
I don't.
Become stupefied, right?
No, stupefied is if they can't do their last action. So if they cast a spell and they can't do it, then they'll But he has to lose his action, basically his one action.
Oh, now he forgot how to talk, so he is stupefied one.
Indeed. So in the middle of him effectively saying, "I have robbed you. Please do nothing." You do this, and his tongue just turns to mush as he's trying to figure out precisely what to say. You have one more action technically.
I can use it to move. I'll just run this way because I'm assuming Vega's just gonna run in. Good luck.
Alrighty, Arbalest. You hear some bullshit, and your friend goes flying around the corner.
I heard him talking, so I'm going to hunt him as prey.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send Doggy in. He gets to here, sees the guy. Can he stand on the staircase here without going down? I think so, right? Yes.
Yes.
And he's going to start growling at the stupefied idiot.
Okay. Roll me tumble through to get through him. Oh, nice. All right.
I think he does it.
A 27. You sneak by with no issue, and you're issuing a growl now?
Yes, he is now suddenly standing behind him growling.
All right. He whips past through his legs and goes, "The hell was that?" And as the dog splits by, he begins to growl. And Vega, before you can take your turn, you hear another presence, Arbalist, as someone begins to ascend the stairs, and you hear them shout and go, "Hey, boss, the hell's going on up there?" And I cannot put them where they're supposed to be, so I'm going to put them like below the stairs, but they're effectively on the stairs.
I still have one action left. I'm not sure what to do with it. I can't get to him and push him down, sadly, but...
I can.
Can I give Vega some oil so she can push him down? Easier.
To like trip him up?
As an aid action, basically.
Technically, but she'll need to spend the action to do that, but yes.
Throwing oil on the ground is just one action, right?
Yes, so
if
basically...
you don't want to ignite it.
Yeah, so if Vega wants to throw the oil, she'll have to run in, throw the oil, then push.
Yeah.
That's the action, sure.
And then you can push him once, and maybe he'll do something as my aid action. Do I need to roll for that, or...?
No, I'll say because this is so straightforward. I'll also take a hero point for that, because it's so weird. I won't require a roll or reaction or anything. It's just, it's going to work. All right, and
my turn.
As you dig that out and grab that bad boy, you hear someone from the distance. I'm only going to give them 2 actions. As one, they're going to use to move. One, they're going to try to shoot at the thing that they see.
Why is everyone shooting my dog? I'm going to kill this guy now.
All right, it's not a bolt. This one's like a bola. Bolas? Nico Bolas? Yeah, bola.
No.
Dog boy, go ahead and roll me that reflex save.
I'm good at these, so...
Wonderful success. The bolus like hits him in the leg, but doesn't full on strike him, and he's able to kind of whoop, yip, and jump his way out. She'll move basically to where the stairs are, but once again, I won't put her there because it'll cause her to run away. But those are all her actions. Vega.
Hearing the yipping, I will loudly say, "Did someone just shoot my fucking dog? I'm gonna kill them."
Toss the... actually, I want to toss the oil at the top of the stairs so that anyone trying to climb up slips back down.
Okay.
That also works.
Shove this guy down the stairs. I would also like to activate No Limits to make it extra hard.
Gross. No. I believe when you shove someone and you critically succeed, they're knocked down. I'm going to have him fall prone back on the stairs. His friend's going to catch him, but he's still prone. So he'll be on the stairs. His friend basically in front of him. So imagine they are 1 square to the left. He's on the stairs. His friend kind of caught him, but he is indeed knocked prone. So use 1 action to chuck and use 1 action to shove. And 1 to move. Oh, so you're done. Perfect.
So I was just going to leave these guys alone and go back up, but they just shot my dog.
All right, he will...
So now I'm pissed.
He'll quickly stand and looking at your dog, he's just, "Where the hell did this dog come from?" And he looks at you, Vega.
It's not mine. They're just going to kill you.
Well, hold off now.
Oh, no. You tried to rob us. I'm going to kill you.
Right, we're robbing you. You're not robbing us. You need to send the dog somewhere else. I'm not going to kill it.
Flint, fetch.
All right, he goes, "Arr!" And as that happens, he is going to attempt to move around Flint, and he'll move back over to you, and she's effectively there.
Flint is still small. He can't for assistance.
My God, so he used 1 action to stand up, he lost 1 action, then he uses 1 more action to run to you, Vega. That's all he gets to do. Okay, Kane.
You guys good up there? You having a good time?
We could use some magic.
Oh, you'll be okay.
He flanked himself. Thanks.
I'm assuming I can't hit them from here, even though I can technically see them.
The stairs would make it a problem, yes. Otherwise, I would say you could probably find dangling around. There's a body in the way, so he'll have minor cover, but if it's a save, doesn't matter.
That's fine. I'll just run up and have 2 actions left. I know that doesn't work for friends. Never mind. I'm just going to, there's probably like a rock or something around here, right?
Oh, plenty.
Plenty of rocks. I'm going to throw 1 at his head.
Excellent.
As you do. For almost minimal damage.
Almost minimal damage. He attempts to dodge it, smack it out of there with his weapon, and as he draws it, Vega, you notice it looks a bit nicer for every reason. There's an extra sheen to it, and he aims it at you like, "Ha, how about you?"
I just step around the corner. Was it you that shot my dog?
No, it wasn't. It was my compatriot, but we didn't mean to shoot it. We were trying to capture it.
No, you definitely it was. I can hear it from your voice.
Ooh. That's a hit.
Actually, before technically I would have hunted or did my support action again at the start.
Oh, sure.
So that he's also frightened 1 now.
Very nice.
He's going to stand still, I guess, for now.
Very menacingly.
And keep groaning.
Alrighty. She will move up now so she can see y'all, once again, on the stairs. Not wanting to shoot dog, she will take aim at you, Vega, and just like, the hell's going on up here?
You shot my fucking dog, so now I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm sorry, we were trying to capture it.
Well,
Alrighty.
now I'm gonna capture you in here forever.
Vega, make a reflex save there for me. As the bullet comes hurtling at you for a singular damage. 14 is not enough, unfortunately. Oh, hold up, I read that wrong. I was using Bullet's bow. All right, hold up. You were healed. I apologize. It didn't
do any damage.
I should be healing too from my spike, right?
At the end of everything, yes. It's every minute.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. And also heal Flint 1, please.
Plus
my boy.
1. All right, there we go. All right, so neither of you took damage from that. Flint was able to dodge. You can see her reloading, but it did grab you by the legs, Vega, and suddenly you are both immobilized and prone as you fall to the floor and goes, ha-ha, huzzah! And it's your turn, Vega. You can, if you want, attempt to escape from this.
Am I stuck prone?
Until you break out, yes. Basically, you are trapped. Your legs are snapped together. You can't stand up.
I mean, you can still attack if you want to.
You can attack from the floor, yes. Just very awkward.
Do I get any debuffs?
Yes, -2,
Yeah.
I believe.
But he's also frightened 1.
He is frightened 1. This is true.
I will attempt to break free.
Alrighty. I assume you like athletics, so go ahead and roll that bad boy for me.
But don't do that.
Not great.
Do you want to re-roll it?
Would you like to re-roll?
That's better.
Maybe.
21's a wee bit better. Alrighty, with a success, my friend, you are no longer immobilized, but you should still be prone.
I will stand up and swat.
Alrighty, he attempts to block as you very quickly rise to your feet, and he goes, ha! Shit, you're quite the strong one!
Honestly, you've only been making me more angry.
Yes.
You can still run.
You really should have picked better target.
Alright, and as he's kind of looking at you, he goes, pause but a moment, if you'd be so kind. Clearly we did not know who we were striking and attempting to rob. My compatriot and I, if you do not mind, will become the robbed, yes?
Put your weapons down now.
Sure, Patricia, please drop your crossbow and apologize to this good man's dog, if you'd be so kind. And she, oh my god, drops on the floor. He drops his weapon, and he looks at you and say, are we good?
Flint will snort. I just kind of give her the side eye.
He's mainly looking at you, Vega. You and Arliss in the way. The dog is, somewhat scary, but raging giant woman with huge sword.
Flint, are we good?
I mean, in the end, he didn't take any damage. He managed to avoid the bola, so he's fine.
All right, we're good.
All right, excellent. You may take my weapon and my compatriot's sidearm. You don't want.
Yes, I will. That looks shiny.
It just. Yes, it's quite shiny. Unfortunately, I just didn't use my last entire paycheck to pay for it, but that's perfectly fine.
Well, at least you have a life still left, right?
Quite true. You're still in my way, though. May I please leave? Me and my friend.
Did you give me the sword?
It's on the floor.
Well,
you may pick it up if you wish.
We'll be leaving this place. You can stay down here if you want to. Without weapons.
Wait, what?
Can we put them in a corner real quick? Just keep threatening them with your sword. Put them in the corner.
All right.
It's very important. I promise.
Back up.
What do you mean?
Into the corner, you two.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Well, you said you would become the robbed, so we're gonna rob you.
All right. He takes a step back.
Just making sure.
And so does she.
I'm gonna do something much worse than rob you. I will tie them in my inside ropes.
Oh, dear God.
I'll rip them out right in front of them and then start tying them up.
And do what?
I mean, doesn't that dissipate the moment you let go?
They don't know that.
Don't worry about it.
True.
I'll be touching it the whole time I'm tying them up.
All right, I'm going to keep the feared action on him because that's horrifying. And while you're, inside roping, he's like, dear God, man, what is this absolute tomfoolery?
Now, is he tying you guys in his intestines again? He does that.
Yeah, he does that, sicko.
You're used to this?
You get used to it after a couple of times, honestly.
I would rather not.
I pick up the sword.
I mean, it definitely is normal, but...
Have fun. Can I like slide a hand and also tie them up with normal rope so that it just feels like they just think they're tied up in inside ropes the whole time?
I would say they're so disgusted that
Nice.
they're trying to look away effectively.
I'm gonna give Flint some more healing.
In fact, if you're robbing them, they most likely have some rope on them, so you can use their own rope against them.
Sure, I'll use their own rope on them.
Okay. As you're digging through her bag and whip the rope out, she just looks at him like, what the hell? Like, don't jump people if you can't take them. And he's just smiling like, ha! We tried, yes?
Are they old?
No, they're not old.
Okay.
And sitting here in your, since you're currently touching them, the inside ropes, he goes, well, this is somewhat awkward. I believe the location should be open for a bit longer, so I guess this gives you all a head start, yes?
Yep, good luck getting out in time.
Thank you. Veiled threats and all. I appreciate you letting me live and all.
Bye.
Have fun. Have fun. Bye. Shit. Oh, they took the torch too. It's really dark down here. And you can hear her, like, not punch him, but, like, headbutt him. Ooh!
I will go ahead and toss him a lit torch.
Oh, that was very nice of you.
Nice?
That was very
We don't
nice of
need it
you.
anymore, honestly. We have a magic torch.
I'm keeping that.
Yes, that's what I said. We don't need our normal torches anymore.
Yeah, so I'm leaving behind a shitty torch.
All right, excellent.
I would like to stealth up and see if there's more guys outside, potentially.
Sure. As you look up, fortunately for you all, there seems to be no one trolling about, moving. Oh, before, I'm going to forget, and that would be not great for your group. There were items
What's
that were
supposed to mean.
There were items that were acquired that I should probably give you.
Yes, that shiny sword.
Besides
also
the sword,
the 2 items that Flint picked up.
exactly, primarily that actually. Ooh, okay, here we go. I'll just put them on you, Obelisk. One of them was a vial of holy water,
Oh, nice.
and the other one.
I do not like the implications of you giving us holy water, though.
Hey, I said a bunch of random shit came down here. It's just a bunch of random shit, and a small pin in the shape of a monkey.
A monkey. Ah, yes. This will help me climb faster if I ever need to. I remember these.
Indeed. All right. And with all that shit acquired,
We shall make our way away from here.
indeed, you all skedaddle away. And
Let us away.
lettuce, all that lettuce. It's just the good stuff. What can I say? You're all able to evacuate with very little issue. And as you all
I carry Flint up the ladder.
adorable, as you guys all pop up, you can hear and see folks celebrating whatever they decide to celebrate. As we mentioned before, there were many different, we'll say partially religions, partially just, local celebrations that were tied to the moon and such. And as your party leaves and, pops your head out of the side, no one's going to see you in these crowds, and your group is bathed in a purple-blue hue from the moon shining down on you all. And it's nice, relatively calm now that you guys have escaped the below. Besides all the drunken shouting and, general funness that they're having, no one's stabbing anyone. There's no giant rats trying to consume us. This is nice.
I'm also bathed in the light of my goddess's glow.
Oh, the oil that you left behind, the oil soap combination?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it's gone. There's a very clear footstep that just flips off to the left.
And those 2 guys downstairs didn't have oil patches on them, did they?
Those did not. Either they saw their way around it, or they let someone go in first, which is why there's only 2 of them now. You do see shit from someone's backpack floating in the water that trailed out. Nothing of value. It's just junk.
Oh, too bad. I'll just smirk.
But yes, other than that, it is indeed late, and your group is effectively free to go wherever you would like next.
I would like to go back to the tavern.
You said to the tavern?
Unless we have anywhere else to go.
Well, it's going to be open, that's for sure.
But definitely.
I think we all need a drink.
A drink, some food, maybe.
The tavern is up, but not as up as you're possibly expecting. There are fewer people here. It seems any of the drunkards or partiers are roaming the streets and having fun, kind of doing their thing, as opposed to partying in here for whatever reason. But you do see a few stragglers and whatnot that are kind of just chit-chatting with each other. They don't really seem to notice you guys come in.
To the bar.
To the bar.
Slowly walk my way over.
You guys only stink a little bit.
Meat.
I mean, Kane is still,
Meat.
lighting up the room, I guess, and Vegas throws the torch out for some reason.
I mean, I can turn the light off.
And as you guys head on in, they lean on the counter like, what can I get? Ooh, where'd y'all just come from?
Actually,
you don't want to know.
I have a shower first.
Highly suggested before you consume any food here. Actually, you sort of left a bit of a trail on the way in. Appreciate that. And you're wet.
Welcome.
Oops, my
welcome.
bad. Shower? Which direction?
Upstairs.
Away we go.
All right, you can keep your token where it is. There's no actual shower.
Wow.
There's rooms. We'll pretend one's a shower or a bath of some variety.
There's a toilet downstairs.
Yeah, just
We can wash in there, right?
very slowly wash in the toilet. That sounds like a great time. All right, after some time, your group is able to come back, smelling marginally better, and well, just kind of in general, not as damp, which is greatly appreciated. What did you shout out as you were like coming in and then leaving? Meat.
Meat.
Okay, I wasn't sure it was meat or mead. By the time
Yes.
you come,
Yes.
Meat.
excellent.
I mean, both.
Yes. By the time you guys come down, both are already waiting for you.
Oh my god, you're the best.
Yeah, I heard you shouting on the way in. We can prepare things relatively quick, and you smell much better now. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Unlike Kane and I, Vegas already fully healed at this point anyway, so.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're just bleeding.
I mean, could we have taken the few minutes in the shower to heal myself, I guess?
I don't see why not.
Actually, would it have been an hour since our last time?
Oh yeah, that and we're resting, so effectively it can be. It wouldn't have been an hour, but close to it.
Yeah, I mean, even if we rest, we need to heal ourselves. So.
So
See if I kill myself by accident or something.
they prepare food and meat and other various fun bits for you guys, as all this stuff is very quickly situated for you, and they give you a look as if to say, "Were you what were you out doing? You got a story to share with me, or is it just food time?"
Lots of
Oh.
rats.
Oh.
Too many rats.
I'm sure the boss will enjoy hearing it.
I say nothing, I just keep eating.
That's the only answer I need. Too many rats. The boss would love it. Silence. Perfect. Well, I assume you found the thing he was looking for.
That we did.
Lucky you. He'll be really happy with your group.
I would hope so.
We told him he would.
We only almost died thrice.
We did not.
Oh, okay, you did.
Explain
Shut up,
my
you.
character sheet then.
She laughs then and says, "Well, y'all seem to be fine currently."
I got this cool spike in my body.
Wow, great.
It helps with healing.
Normally they don't help with healing. Normally those kill you. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I know. This one's really cool.
It did not look nice going in, but it definitely helps.
There was someone
No comment.
someone was sitting next to you, Arbalest, as you guys are talking about this thing going inside people and healing them. They're just looking at you like mid-bite, like, what are they talking about?
I mean, you sure you want to know?
No, the face is very, very much saying, don't tell me. I don't actually want to know, ever. They actually scoot
I
away.
can give you one.
Shrug. Oh, anyway.
Yeah,
Is the
and
boss still around?
to my knowledge, he's probably out in the streets celebrating with some of his closer friends. So I'd say probably not now. He'll be back soonish. If y'all want to rest, I don't think he's expecting to come back tonight. I mean, I can tell him you're here, of course. That way it doesn't seem you're dead. Up to
We'll
you.
speak to him tomorrow.
No rush. I do hear, or well, did hear, that something good about to happen. So I guess Morgan knows, right?
Did you hear anything more about that?
Oh, just a little, well, clan summit and all, but he'll explain it to you. Not a big deal. Something got moved up, basically. She says that and kind of cleans up your guys' dishes. If you'd like, you're all more than welcome to effectively rest and chill.
This is one of my shared holidays, right?
Currently, yes.
I would actually like to go out and party.
Sure. Who doesn't love partying right after they almost die multiple times? Actually, that's the perfect kind of party.
She's already full health.
Yeah, I'm celebrating life.
Yeah, exactly.
And death.
Precisely. I mean,
And death, yes.
Life
What?
and life and.
best time to celebrate is when you almost actually experience it yourself. You're an expert at this point.
Exactly.
I really am.
She's going to develop immunity to wounded status.
All right. Vega goes out to have fun. Apparently, more street foods and stuff, and many things are available. People are partying, and any of these groups are very, very quick to accept you if you're just like, hey, they're like, hey, and then just palling around and all that extra nonsense. Kane and Arbalest, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna take some time to patch myself up first.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the same.
And then I'm going to quietly enjoy the festival, I guess.
All right.
I'd probably be doing basically the same. I don't want to do anything crazy right now.
All right, most excellent. Y'all take some time to heal. Vega, you feel weirdly energized, especially after what you went through. Your stamina is not peak right now, but you feel as if you could go for quite a bit longer. Whatever this thing that's dwelling inside you is clearly very potent.
I mean, there's that, but there's also this discovery that my goddess's holiday still exists, even though no one probably remembers what it's for.
They're probably celebrating something else, but
But it's still a shared date. I'll take it.
Exactly.
I don't have to party alone anymore.
And I guess with this, are we partying too late into the night? Or are we sleeping at a somewhat reasonable time? It is definitely late.
I mean, I would stay up later than usual, at least.
A little bit.
I wouldn't stay up like the entire night.
I'm probably going to stay up late.
All right, excellent.
All right, good luck.
I am definitely going to get myself a quiet area, like overseeing the festivities then. Like a roof terrace or something.
Perfect, yeah. You secure the high ground. You actually see there's a few other individuals that are doing the same. Arbalest, and from like a street over on another roof, you can see someone that's drinking. They see you, they wave at you and hold their glass up and it cheers.
Nod. Raise glass. Enjoy life.
Yeah, they
look up at the stars. Do a nature check. Actually, what kind of check is it? The guy said, look at the stars, right? So I might as well do that now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Realistically, it's just history because of like what it would look like. Either fine.
Society.
Society's fine and nature's fine, whichever one you'd like to roll.
Nature in that case.
Decent at nature, an 11.
Mediocre.
I don't notice anything off at the start, I assume.
Nothing too major. I mean, there's a lot going on up there, and there's a little bit of light pollution, primarily coming from the moons, but also coming from all the fires and such. Not burning buildings down, of course, but just trying to celebrate. The night's a bit brighter than usual.
I don't notice anything off yet.
And with that, we can go ahead and roll over to the next day, unless y'all have anything else you'd like to do.
Don't think there's anything else to do.
Yeah, not for me.
Alrighty, now that we're all situated, is indeed the next day. Vegas sleeps in a little bit later than you two did. Everyone can slap that long rest button to get back any various bits and bobs you were sitting on. And as you wake, your group has the box secured. You didn't lose it. Good job. You didn't lose it over the night, Vega. Congratulations. And they basically let you know that Kincaid is currently speaking with someone, but you guys are effectively up next. If you want to meet him up there, you're more than welcome to.
Did we technically, level up?
Very much so, yes. So we'll get that in a minute. From last session, you guys would have gained, still technically level 2, but after this, you'll be level 3. From last session, you guys got 420 experience, bro. And then from turning this, well, technically quest in, you're going to get something. Plus, I need to add up all the deaths. So yes, we are definitely level 3, 100%.
It's all the deaths?
I need you to tally up all the things you guys killed.
Oh.
Yeah, see how much experience y'all get from that.
I was going to say.
Not your deaths.
For dying? Oh.
No.
We can cheat that.
Don't farm Vega, please.
Picks up crossbow.
All right. Yes, your group is they basically let y'all know that you may meet with Kincaid whenever you'd like.
Breakfast.
We go meet with Kincaid.
Yeah, I mean they got food and such.
After we get breakfast, sure, fine.
Bacon.
I'll go ahead and move your guys' tokens over there. As you get your bacon, very important. We cannot be unbaconed, as who knows what could possibly happen to us.
Exactly.
Still eating the bacon as we enter.
His door is currently cracked, and you can hear his voice pouring out as he's speaking with an individual. Doesn't seem too happy, but they're kind of going back and forth.
Any recognizable voice?
Not one that you recognize necessarily, but the tone doesn't really seem like someone that works with us. Not really part of Kincaid's crew.
Oh. Guess we'll wait outside and listen in.
Actually, as
totally
you guys
nondescript.
Yeah, as you guys actually head on over, the conversation pauses as you hear like a tap, and then you hear Kincaid's voice. He's like, "You all can come in if you want and wait by the wall. I don't mind. We're almost done here."
All right.
And the individual sitting across from Kincaid goes to speak up, and he basically puts a hand out while looking at your group and says, "I assume you found the item I needed."
Nod.
Perfect. We'll get to that in a moment. I do appreciate folk that are efficient. Unlike some. As he slowly turns to look at this person, they kind of roll their eyes again like, dude. And Kincaid sits back in his chair, pulls out a big old cigar, and there's something that kind of whips out from his wrist into his hand, and he quickly lights it. And then he flips it back, and whatever the thing was zips away from him. But you saw a spark of a flame, and he, puffs on it a couple times, gets it going. The guy's waiting like, And he leans forward and says, "All right, then. Where were we?" And then the person kind of says, "All right, we're doing this. And he's like, yeah. Perfect there. And he says, "Listen, you and your group have let us down quite a few times. It's really starting to become bothersome, wouldn't you say?" "Well, your standards aren't exactly..." I understand. Not everyone can uphold things that are asked of them, now can they?" As he looks over to your group, approvingly, like, right? And then he flips a sheet of paper down and says, "This here, how do you explain the losses here to me? We had a deal, did we not? Somewhat of a ceasefire, a bit of a truce. I know you're not perfectly in charge of things, but surely you can explain this to me for what, the 5th time by this point?" And again, they roll their eyes and they start looking at the paper as they kind of lean over. Kincaid's trying to point to a very specific line, and y'all can tell money is clearly missing. Something shit is not working. And he says, "Show me precisely where this went missing. Explain it to me, if you will." He says, "Listen, it's slightly more complicated than just money going missing." And they kind of put their hand out and they're pointing around and doing things. And as they are, Kincaid's further leaning forward. And suddenly he reaches for his waistband and pulls out an absolutely massive knife and stabs it through this dude's hand, the blade facing away, so towards Kincaid. The dude just screams, and Kincaid kind of motions for one of you to close the door. Thud.
I was going to do that anyway.
And Kincaid continues to look at them and says, as the guy is screaming, goes, "Shh, quiet. I really can't focus with all the screaming." He puts on another sheet and says, "Please, continue. You were saying?" And they are like panicking and freaking out, and they kind of pull their hand away, and they go, "Gosh, shit." He goes to grab the knife and pulls away suddenly as if something like shocked him or burned him or something. And they go, ah. He says, "Please do not touch family heirlooms. Quite rude. And after a second, he stops screaming and he kind of realizes, like, all right. And he pauses for a second. He looks at Kincaid. Kincaid gives him a look as if to say, "You're going to continue, yes?" He pauses, and he continues explaining what he's explaining. And as he does, Kincaid looks to you guys as if to say, "Is this satisfactory? Is he doing a good job? Does it sound like bullshit to you?"
I'll give him an honest look. I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Can I come up and take a look at the paper and see if I can see anything?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
With a society check or something.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead and roll society.
You know what? I'm going to reroll it.
Sure. With a 24, you can see at first it's not entirely clear. You can kind of see where Kincaid and this guy were butting heads a bit, but there are some locations where money just goes missing, doesn't necessarily have a reason for being missing. Is this an issue with the person who printed this out? Is someone just blatantly thieving? It almost seems too blatant. It's very odd, I will say, but these do not add up Arbalest 100%. There's definitely something wrong with these ledgers. Definitely. The second one, especially, there's something wrong with it.
Well, I've seen plenty of fraud. And he passes himself like, "Wait, have I seen plenty of fraud? That's weird." And this is far too obvious.
Kincaid nods. "That's precisely my thought. And someone who's a professional," as he's saying it, takes a few more puffs from his cigar and flicks his wrist again, and suddenly that flame is now active, but it's not ceasing. It is just an open flame. And he very casually just motions to the guy with his hand resting right next to the hand that's pinned down. The flame barely an inch from it. And the guy starts to panic and pull his hand away, and you can see the blade cutting into his hand, threatening to cut his hand in half. And as he's like just motioning to the guys, please continue. And he's like, Kincaid, I get it, dude. Come on, man. I understand. We owe you some money, right? He's like, oh, please. What are we talking about now? We're reviewing documents, aren't we, Arbalest, right?
I think the question at this point isn't if you're stealing from him. The question is why.
Ah, precisely. And the flame gets ever so closer. He really starts to panic now. He's gripping the desk and he's pulling his hand away, but he realizes he's cutting himself as he's doing so. And he's like,
can Flint bonus use a support action?
To like invoke fear?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, very much so. And as he hears like a growling come from across the room, he looks over at Flint and he is sweating, audibly sweating, one might say. And as he continues to pull his hand, he's like, God, all right, shit, just stop. And he whips the fire away. And he's like looking at the dog like, oh, please don't eat me. What the shit's going on? And he looks down at the desk and at the knife.
Good boy.
As this guy's freaking and says, perfect. How about you rewrite these ledgers the way they're supposed to be, and anything that happens to be missing, we'll say add, 15-20% for wasting my time, yes? And he nods and goes, yes, of course. 15-20. Wonderful. And the three of you come bearing good news, yes?
Yeah, I'll point your finger.
I'll pull it out.
Perfect, precisely what I like to see. And as he stands, he looks at this individual and says, you know, when I offer a percent, you're really supposed to raise. He goes, what? And as he says that, he full-on pushes the guy in the chest, the knife further splitting his hand as he kind of howls out. And as he does, the door opens behind you, Kane, and two of Kincaid's men kind of come in, grab this guy under the shoulders, and effectively just drag him outside as he's kind of whimpering to himself. And then he rolls his eyes like, wow, that was annoying. Politics, am I right?
I'm not a fan of them myself. But, you know, they're necessary.
Indeed. Things are ever so complicated. And he flicks the fire a few more times on his wrist and goes, I love this little thing. And he turns it off, takes a few more puffs and says, well, Vega, you've got my box. You didn't look at it, right?
No.
Perfect. He smiles very widely and holds out his hand.
I hand it over.
He takes it, holds a cigar between his lips and turns it a few times, puffing it and kind of, okay. Cleaning it. It's just, you didn't clean it or anything, which honestly, good. That means you didn't really fiddle with it. And he says, wow, where the hell did you find this thing?
Oh, trust me. Well, actually, you do want to know.
Yes, I do.
You didn't happen to lose it fighting a giant rat or anything, right?
No. If anything, I most likely lost it in some stupidly drunk and embarrassing way. Why?
Well, that's where you found it. Giant, weirdly mutated rat.
All right. Did you kill it, or?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Oh, well, congratulations there, I guess. Well, celebrations all around then. I've been looking for this little piece of joy for quite some time. Now that I have it, I feel so much better. If only you delivered it right before I had to talk to that guy, but probably would have done that anyway, let's be honest. And he sets the little box next to him in his chair. And as he turns around, he kind of shuffles through his drawer real quick, and he leans forward and tosses 1, 2, 3. Everyone gets a bag. All y'all get bags. And he looks at y'all very seriously and says, this box truly meant a lot to me. So you all take that and spend it as you will. I do have some other good news that, well, unless you're horribly busy after this, could be fun, yes?
No, I'm listening.
Perfect. Well, first, each of you go ahead and add 10 gold to your inventory.
Can't wait to spend it all.
10 gold. I can't wait for Vega to pay me back.
Demons, add 8 to your inventory.
Oh, right.
Vega's like, yeah,
once more.
10 gold, and then goes, aw, and puts 8 of it in Arbalest's bag. It was good while it lasted. All right, he turns as everyone gets comfortable. You guys count your money real quick, and he seems happy. He's kind of puffing his cigar and just really relaxing and leaning back, and says, well, Vega, you worked with the LeGraves for a while, so you're probably somewhat familiar with the concept. But every so few years, we host something called a clan summit, in which we bring all the clans together to effectively celebrate. a lot of us don't really, we'll say, have the best opinion of the other, as I'm sure you're quite aware. But this is effectively a ceasefire. No stabbing or shooting or, well, a little bit of stabbing, a little bit of shooting, but preferably not to other people. It's a chance to, potentially, win some money, have some fun, get drunk, loosen yourself up a little. Every clan and group, we, host a little get-together, and you can swing by and say hello to someone you've shanked before. It's really, really good times.
Someone we've shanked before, huh?
Yes, I'm not entirely... Well, if you were to shank someone in Vega, they'd most likely be in two pieces, but I'm sure you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I think I got what you're getting at.
He smiles at that, then wrenches the giant knife out of the table, goes, wipes off his leg, and shoves it back in its little sheath. And he says, oh, yeah, if you're real lucky, you might be able to even meet Six Iron Seers. She's effectively the head honcho. Quite an impressive woman she is, I will say. Definitely deserves her place. But yes, this was supposed to be a few months from now. Apparently they moved it up to next week or so. If your group wouldn't mind, you could help us set up. Effectively, the whole city of Barrowain is going to be celebrating, at least those in the know. We're going to erect many ships and many, many great structures on the lakes. And you can effectively go from location to location, drinking and having fun as you will.
Sure.
Excellent. Well, feel free to piss the day away, do whatever you want, and when we need help, I'll let you know. Not sure if you saw. We were all out fairly late last night, understandably. Many clans should be wheeling their way in, including the LeGrave, so if you miss them, hey, we get to say hi to them again. Fun, right?
I mean, it hasn't been that long, but yeah, that's great.
It's been a while for me. True, you did just, well, you work with them, don't you? Yeah, regardless. I'm done with you all unless you have anything else for me.
Nope, we're good.
Yeah, perfect. Well, enjoy your day off. Have fun.
Actually, there's one thing.
Yeah, yes.
I got reminded by it by the rat we fought. We're looking for well, you probably have heard of it. Those things that fell from the sky a couple of years ago.
Yeah, yes. Vaguely, why?
Well, we're looking for one. About this size. Maybe you have heard of one of them somewhere around here?
Well, they are definitely prized possessions. If you know where to look, you might be able to buy one. Shit. Someone dumb enough might be able to show it off at the clan somewhere. Highly doubt it, of course, but maybe. You never know. They fetch a pretty penny, as I'm sure you could guess. Especially the large ones.
I can imagine.
I sent some boys to grab the one at Torello, but someone beat them there. Whatever.
Play dumb.
Well, in that case, I guess we'll be joining the meeting.
Wonderful! Like I said, take the day off, piss the day away, have fun. I honestly don't give a shit. I'll send someone for you all when we need to get ready, yeah?
Sounds good.
Perfection.
It's for me.
And he leans back, kind of starts flipping through some papers as he's continuing to, going through that and going back to his little box and cleaning the gunk off, basically. And as the three of you exit his office, like I said, I'll go ahead and give you guys the kill, the murdering experience next time. But for completing this job for Kincaid and for not looking at it, good job. I will assign each of you 50 experience and an additional hero point. You stayed true to your word. Congratulations.
I'm curious what's inside there.
I am too.
You'll never know.
Let's steal it.
So-
Go back and steal it.
I'm still half expecting him to be, lying his face off, and he's going to be the one showing up with a meteor in that box at the meeting. But we'll see.
That office we keep going into, is there any way he'd have it hidden in there somewhere?
In the actual office? Well, he has his desk. He was technically sitting his desk down to the south. There's a door that goes further south, but he's never opened it. It is very clearly locked.
If he has one, it's got to be somewhere close to him. I mean, that I would not let out of my sight very far anyway.
Do we want to know why there's blood on the floor here, by the way?
The blood was actually from you healing, weirdly enough. I have no idea why I did that. One of you rested and blood squirted out of one of your tokens. No idea why.
Interesting.
Very, yeah. You clicked rest, I just heard a... Oh my, what the shit? Why?
Accidentally hurt myself.
All right. Alrighty. Well, on that note, you guys are now technically leveled. So we can pause things there as you guys are situating for the next big thing. Manually adjust your experience back down to 30, and then manually adjust your level to 3. It should automatically change most of your things, including your HP, your AC, and all your saves and whatnot.
Wait, it did do it for Flint.
Interesting.
Oh, now I need to see how many second... I don't have any second level spells. I can just put other lower tier ones in them.
Good stuff.
That's still more spells.
Yeah, definitely. Level 3 isn't super exciting, so which of us knows what we want?
No idea.
I do.
All right, I'll open up your character sheet, Arbalist. What are we adding?
It is called Continuous Recovery, I'm pretty sure. And did I also gain a stat up for level 3, I think, right? Yes, I go from trained to expert, I believe.
Level 3, you get a general feat, iron will, and a skill increase. Yes, you can either...
Yes, I'm going to increase my medicine.
Nice.
To exploit.
That's a plus 9 to medicine.
Yes, otherwise I would not be able to take that feat.
Oh. All right, which feat are we taking? You said general feat, continual recovery?
Continual recovery, yeah.
Okay.
Which allows me to heal every 10 minutes instead of every hour.
Really?
Yes.
Did you put iron will on, or was that automatic?
I did not.
Ooh.
I assume it's automatic, right?
It's automatic. Very cool. It added the feat automatically. It's a class feature. All right, so for Ranger, your training has hardened your resolve. Your proficiency in will save is now expert. So you have expert in all 3 of your saves: fortitude, reflex, and will. Very nice. All right, so for level 3, we got the general feat. We got the iron will, and then the skill. So skill increase, we took healing. Iron will is automatic, and then general feat, we're taking continual recovery. Remember how to do that?
Yep.
All right, you zealously monitor a patient's progress to administer treatment faster. When you treat wounds, your patient becomes immune for only 10 minutes instead of an hour. Holy shit, that is so good. This applies to your treat wounds activities, not any other patient reviews. Perfect. So only you can do it. Awesome. That is really, really, really cool, actually.
And my assurance is also active now, so I can always succeed.
I believe if you click on it, it just automatically, I don't know.
Yes, I can select assurance and it gives me the...
Nice. Go ahead and test that real quick. I want to see it. Nice. All right, expert plus 7. So automatic 17 every single time, every 10 minutes. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Alrighty, and Kane and Vega, do either of you know what you're going for?
Yup.
Mr. Wizard.
I spent the next half hour healing myself and King.
All right, Wizard level 3. You gain second level spells, a general feat, and a skill increase.
Yeah, so I'm doing Thievery for my skill increase.
Oh, interesting. Are you increasing Thievery from trained to expert, or are you becoming trained in Thievery?
I think he was already trained, right?
Yeah, I think you're already trained, right?
Am I?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean,
I don't know check anymore.
You're almost trained in everything. That's insane.
He is a wizard.
Yeah, I know. Wizards and rogues.
Yeah, intelligence bullshit.
Can I go from trained to expert?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, at this level.
Expert is the first stage.
Yeah,
you can do
that.
Okay, so you click on that and switch it over to expert. Should turn purple. Now your thievery is a plus 9. Congratulations. And what's your justification for thievery?
General background stuff. I was using it quite a bit.
Okay.
In there.
You definitely were. This is very true.
And I was going to use some downtime to like study into elves a bit more.
Okay.
Because I've never really learned about like different races and how everything was, even though I am an elf.
Yeah.
I was going to take Ancestral Paragon because of that, which lets me get another Ancestry feat, and I was going to take Wildborn Magic.
Whether through study, instinct, or magic, you feel a deeper connection to your ancestry. You gain a first level Ancestry feat. Wait, it's a feat lets you grab a feat?
Yes.
First level feat.
Let me grab another feat.
Yes. There's a few of those, honestly.
That is really funny. All right, it's very cool. So you're taking Wildborn Magic,
which lets me get a
primal
cantrip. A primal cantrip that I can use at will.
Choose one cantrip from the primal spell list. You can cast this cantrip with an innate primal spell, blah, blah. A cantrip is heightened, blah, blah. We know that.
I was going to take Ray of Frost.
Cool. I say, while this is uncommon, that's not too weird, so you can definitely have it. I have no idea how to pronounce Mula Lige ethnicity.
I don't know.
It's literally just like a tribe of elves, basically, not even an ancestry.
Interesting. And
but just from a specific region.
I won't hold you to it, but do you know which which spells you're going for? Are you still looking?
Oh, he knows.
Oh, I thought I didn't get anything. I thought I had to like find books and scrolls and stuff.
Yep, you automatically get it. It says you get 2.
Well, I have the spell slots. I don't know about actual learning spells.
I'm pretty sure you just automatically get them. I can double check, but I'm 90% sure you automatically get them. The only time you wouldn't automatically get a spell, obviously I like to justify saying we're spending time in town, talking to people, you understand magic and whatnot. The main thing, obviously, is rare spells and uncommon spells. Like I said before, if your character wants this thing, ask me so we can pursue it in game. As opposed to, you can ask me out of game, of course, but if you ask me in game, then Kane can be like, hey guys, I know, this spell exists in the world. I need to find someone who can cast it so they can teach me. Obviously, Archer is the easy option, but we can always make it a quick side quest, or maybe I can find something I can shove into one of the dungeons or things that we go to, and that can help. So if you're actively looking for it, then it makes it more interesting. So your allies can kind of keep a lookout for you, because your character knows canonically the spell exists.
This is the rule for learning spells.
I know one spell that I want, but it's rare in first level, so I'm gonna.
Each time you gain a level, you add 2 more arcane spells to your spellbook, or any level of any level.
Oh, well then I have more level 1 spells to add because I didn't do that before.
You can add 4 then.
And 2 first level, 2 second.
So which ones are you looking at, babe?
You can also go 1, right?
What are those called?
Intimidating prowess and terrifying resistance.
Terrifying resistance. Oh, you're increasing your intimidation expert?
Yeah.
Very smart. Oh, at level 3, you gain something called Deny Advantage. Your foes struggle to pass your defenses. You are not flat-footed, too hidden or undetected, or flanking creatures of your level or lower, or creatures of your level or lower using surprise attack. However, they can still help their allies flank. So basically, you cannot be flanked as long as they are... Yeah, so you'll have to remind me of that one. Okay. Also, you still have no escape.
For jokes, I was also going to say maybe she should get tough.
I was going to get that, wasn't I?
Intimidating prowess in situations where you can physically menace the target. When you coerce or demoralize, you get a +1 circumstance bonus to your intimidation check and ignore penalties for not sharing a language, which you can already avoid because you can just stare at them. If your strength is 20 or higher, which is not yet, and you're a master, okay, we'll ignore that. But it does get better. See, I love that. That's really, really cool. If you're a master and you got super high strength, this feat just gets better. Super cool.
The other one feels more defensive because the spells are less effective.
If you succeed in demoralizing a creature for the next 24 hours, you get a +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws against their spells. That's up to you. Do you want a higher chance at intimidating people? Because remember, if you fail your intimidation check, unfortunately, they're immune to it. So having a +1 does 100% matter because you also give yourself a +2 by increasing yourself to expert. I mean,
do note, if you take the top one, and you give yourself a +1, you have a higher chance of critting, which would give them Frightened 2, which also reduces all those things by 1.
Yeah.
So I would say the top one.
That's true.
Yeah. Honestly, adding, because you can't stack circumstance bonuses, but I don't think you have any other circumstance bonuses specifically for intimidation. So I would say that is a very good option.
You can, however, get yourself some items to help you out with frightening.
Indeed, because that's an item bonus. Yeah. Ray of Frost has a very reasonable range.
Yes, that's the reason why he picked it.
Yeah.
I just wanted something that gave me a bit more.
Yay. Huzzah. Hey, look, they're finally upscaled.
Nice.
And then projectile should also be upscaled. Yep, 2d6 + 4.
Wait, no, it doesn't scale. But
does the inside rope scale? Oh, it does! You get a +1. Yes!
Sadly, my gravity weapon doesn't scale, but my heal companion does.
You get a +1 item bonus to athletics checks when you're climbing. That's hilarious. Oh my god, inside rope scales? That's a little overpowered. That's a little overpowered. I don't know about that.
You gain another 5 feet of intestines.
No, not my inside ropes.
They're slightly longer.
No.
That's so funny. Meaning it takes you longer to pull them out. I got this, guys, don't worry.
My max level, it's just like 3 hours to pull them out.
Yeah, your 5 action inside ropes.
No.
Just tie a rock to it and just throw the rock over the edge. Go!
I gain literally a shitload of extra healing on heal companion. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, they basically just scale flat and get bigger and bigger. which is great. Also, waifu, you gained a lot of HP. You have 45 health now.
Flint has 30.
Jesus,
I
yes,
have
he do.
38.
Should I do toughness instead?
No,
it's fine.
You're fine.
Toughness was literally a joke.
Yes. Also, remember,
it would give you 3 HP extra, and it would reduce your recovery by 1, I believe.
One of the most important things is I'm still learning. The balance in Pathfinder is fantastic. I'm still trying to figure out what is okay and what is not okay as extra dressing, if you catch my drift, and the extra sauce. Sometimes I add too much sauce and it almost kills you guys. So sometimes the encounters are harder because Vega's running in a circle and triggering every single trap. Sometimes they're harder because the dice just don't like you guys that day. You can't help that.
For jokes, I also looked up about the what's it called, the guy with the glaive, the automaton that literally one-shot Vega. Apparently, that guy is literally one of the most overpowered level 2 enemies in the game. Yeah,
so I guess going back really quick to the animated armor, that hardened does not go away until you critically hit him. So he's permanently -7 or -9 to every attack, which is absolutely insane. Just that one enemy alone would take you guys forever to knock down. But if you fear him and knock him down and lower his reflex save, he has a horrible reflex save. You can easily push him over, which gives you everyone a +2 to hit him, and then someone's going to crit, guaranteed. And then someone aid, that's another +1, that's like a +3, plus fear, that's even more. That's a guaranteed at some point you will crit him. So it's doable. You just have to know how to take him down.
We just got fucked because he was very early in the thing, and we didn't have time to set up.
The bunny more so did damage though.
True. I mean, he
crit like
Kane.
Yeah.
Him.
Twice.
I mean, the animated armor also crits Vega for half her health, more than half her health.
Crits
of her health.
Crits can be disgusting.
Yes. Especially because he's a fighter, so he's overpowered as shit.
Yeah, I mean, they just have plus. They have plus to hit because that's what they do. They hit.
They have +4. That's what they do.
Yeah,
and
basically.
They crit really hard. Really hard.
So, Kane, real quick, you said you do know which level 2 spells you want, or you're still thinking?
Oh no, I got my previous level 1 spells that I didn't take yet.
Okay, and
I
now
took Pest Form and Hydraulic Push for those.
Very nice.
Oh, Hydraulic Push is good. It's guaranteed hit, basically. Well, guaranteed damage, isn't it?
Is it guaranteed? I just saw that it was a 60-foot push. If they succeed, they take 3d6 and is knocked back 5 feet. What? Okay, I guess it is guaranteed.
I think there was something weird about it, indeed.
Oh no, it's a ranged spell attack roll. It's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay.
60 feet.
I just wanted something to get people away from me.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit them, 3d6 plus knock them back is nice. 66.
I mean, it doesn't give you direction, so you can push him down into the ground.
66 on a crit.
That's 66
It is
damage.
a lot of damage.
Just hydraulic press them. So we have that. Yeah, that's a 1 spell, not bad. What was it? What was the other one you were taking?
Pest Form.
Pest Form?
Yeah, I can turn into a rat or something.
Nice.
10 minutes.
Hey, you also have a pet rat.
This is fine.
Excellent. Polymorph spell. Very cool.
He has a pet rat? What?
Yeah, there's a rat statue.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Once per day, and it's not very strong, so protect it, but it's a rat.
I mean, is it a giant rat, right?
Yeah, it's a giant rat. But the giant rat you guys fought was like a super giant rat, so it's a... Giant rats are medium, I think, or small. It's still a giant rat.
It was giant-ish rat.
It was definitely not noticeable that we found all this stupid, strong stuff to help us kill giant rats after we killed the giant rat, by the way.
Yeah, I was joking about that with Waifu.
He was.
Also, the fact that everything was weak to fire and Kane found a wand that did fire damage after you've already killed them all.
It's fine.
It's like, hey, you guys lived. That's all that matters.
I also didn't have fire damage.
The one time I used fire, I literally got punished for it.
I should get fire damage.
Indeed, yes.
I did want to go out and buy a spell if I could. I doubt it because it's rare.
If it's rare, you definitely can't buy it. If it's rare, that's going to be hard to get. If it's uncommon, uncommon is easier to get. But if it's something that Kane wants to get in game, you can let me know. If it's something that you want to just once again, you can just tell me. Just send shit to me. Scorching Blast. You can just send it to me and say, hey, I kind of want this. Sometimes it's rare for literally no reason. It's just rare, which is why is it?
I just thought.
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And I can give that to you as loot, so you can be fighting someone that has Scorching Blast in their book, and you go, "Oh shit, I need to kill you and suck your book out." So if you let me know, like,
Suck the book.
sorry, I mean, sometimes you have to suck book. What can I say? Questionable. Suck book. The cool thing is, wands are infinite spell slots. I can give you a whole bunch of wands, and you can just rapid fire them out. They're all one spell of basically your choice. Well, yes, you can craft
also
things.
spell hearts, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Some things are higher level, and I have them on the to give you guys list. You don't have to do what Demons did and give me a full list of like every item that you think is interesting. You can do that. I won't stop you. But you guys will effectively, if you want, since you have some money on you now, kind of have like a mini-ish shopping session. So if there are items that can help with your skills, like Intimidate, that page I linked you guys should only show you items that affect those spells. Those skills. If they're super cheap, you can buy them. Wife already told me which skills she cares about. So if the two of you want to do the same, I can make them loot. You guys can just buy them. They're not super expensive. So
yeah, I already figured something out.
Yeah,
I basically want the ghillie suit.
You said ghillie suit?
Yeah, it's called a stealth suit or something.
Perfect. Yeah, so if there are things like that, go ahead and write them down now. I'll let you guys know. Next session, this downtime that Kincaid let you guys know you have is effectively going to be, hey, go buy some shit, then help us. So if there's some random things you want to purchase, you can do so. I will tell you Arbalist really quick. Do not buy a rune +1. That shiny special sword that Vega found has that rune in it. That's why it was so shiny. So
nice.
You guys would have known that by looking at it. I'm just being really clear now. That's what it was. It did not work for him. It didn't work for him at all.
I was just lamenting. I had I needed 3 more gold.
Yes, no, you have it guaranteed. He didn't even attack once. You guys dumpstered that guy. Oh my god.
I mean, we literally threw him down the stairs.
You literally threw him down the stairs. Honestly, delaying him 1 turn, Kane, destroyed anything he possibly could have done. So
that's fine.
Keeping him monologuing actually did the job there. So perfect. We're set. Another really quick reminder. My work is like kicking into overdrive, so I'm super busy. Well, it didn't affect today's session length. I'm actually happy. I was worried we had to stop like an hour or so ago. So yay. Just letting you guys know that I will try to make sure we have a session going forward, but it might be a little short, like an hour and a half. So I'll keep you guys updated. No worries.
I found my level 2 spells.
Hell yeah.
Scorching Ray and Vomit Swarm.
Vomit Swarm?
Yup.
Nice. A Scorching Ray is a little different in this game then.
It's basically the same.
Yeah, I mean, you need to use all your actions for each ray, basically.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's still really strong, though. It's like stupidly strong, actually.
I enjoy Vomit Swarm. I just puke up rats and other vermin.
You are sticking to a theme.
Yes, disgusting.
I'm
that
not.
Is my theme.
I'm okay with this.
Where's this list here?
A 30-foot cone of Vomit Swarm. Oh my god.
Yes, it's big.
Very important.
So much puke. Hell yeah, I love it.
A mix of centipedes, roaches, wasps, and worms.
Wow.
Nasty.
Yum.
Love it. Perfect note to pause on. All right. With Vomit Swarm in our pocket, we shall dominate our foes next week.